Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from Render Cube Games and Toplets Productions. If you're catching this around Christmas and New Year's time, the game has been on sale. I don't know if it is still at the moment, but hopefully it is, so you can go check it out, get you some of this for your library, along with a bunch of other titles that Steam has on sale until January 4th. So check it out. This is part 2 of our Friday. Well, it wasn't necessarily planned, but I did mention it earlier. Feudal Friday double play. So we're going to jump in essentially right where we left off. Let you take a look at the beautiful winter landscape here in the Oxbow. You know what? I can do this, turn that off, and do that. That's one less thing on this. I mean, look at that. That is just beautiful. Just stunning. Love it. Absolutely love it. Last episode, we got these three. Well, we had the far one was ready. 2 of these fields ready to go for spring planting. It's only it's the end of day 2 of winter. This is really kind of the time when I would do a lot of work myself to just kind of off screen, out of sight, out of mind, and kind of press through. You guys know I will play, you know, at the end of a season, the beginning of the next season, then kind of go into the next season. And the mundane stuff in the middle, kind of leave that out of the public view, because it may just kind of get to be Department of Redundancy department stuff. But hey, it's Friday night. 400 Joy. Hi, welcome aboard, 400 Joy. Appreciate you being here. How are you this evening? How's your week been, and any big plans on the weekend? Now, hold on. This is interesting. From this perspective, this is the cave at east of Piestovia. Just a second. That just looks like a railroad tunnel. It looks like the rock has been blasted. As I get closer, it may change the shading a little bit or something, but that's kind of interesting. I just noticed that. Maybe it's just the light. We are working at night here. Let's drop some gear. We're going to do some mining real quick here. So if you don't know how to do mining, we're going to show you a couple of tips and tricks I've kind of learned along the way. Oh, wow. It actually fell and dropped and stopped. Huh. That was good. Let's consolidate weapons here. And XEF, drop those. I'm just lightening my load. I want to get as light as possible to maximize our... Oh, I had the hammer with me. Maximize our loading coming out. To expedite this process, that's not going to matter weight-wise. That's not going to be a big effect. And that's... Wait, all right, so 10 kilos, we're pretty good. All right, so let's jump into our magic box of tricks here. Grab our iron pickaxe. And we'll throw that in slot 1. Serious has helped me. I just started playing the game on the 14th, and my week has been well. How was your week been? Week was pretty short, you know, holiday week and stuff. Did work this week, which isn't, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just, it's kind of unusual. As I'm a contractor, we don't typically do a lot of work between Christmas and New Year's. All right. So this, if you're not familiar, let me show you where we are. So we're on the Oxbow map. We're outside Piestovia. Here's our village. We're at this cave right here. Okay. The caves on this map are marked with kind of the same color blue as water. Okay. See how it's kind of similar. All right. And this cave here is laid out just like the North Cave is up by Baranica on the Valley map. You'll recognize it. If you're familiar with that, you'll recognize it. All right. So now, here's what we're going to do. The iron pickaxe is the most efficient of the pickaxes, obviously. Here's the thing with it. It's got 800 durability. We still have 611 left. What we're going to do is do this as efficiently as possible. So 2 things we want to do. We want to have potions on us. of strength and weight. Now we're going to wait on the weight one until we need the extra weight. Pardon me. The potion of strength. Oh, let me. Yeah, okay. Make sure my audio is good. Potion of strength. We're going to use this. Why are we using this, A-Train? Because this. Watch. 1, 2, 3. 3 whacks. Normally the iron pickaxe would take 4. So you've cut down the number of times you have to crack on something by 25%. Okay? And in doing so, you've just reduced the wear on the tool by 25%. All right? So now I'm going to start working my way clockwise through the cave here. I'm glad I could be a help. They're 400. And I appreciate the kind words. If you have a question or something specific, feel free to ask. And I will explain or demonstrate. All right, now we're encumbered, the red thing that just came up. We're going to do a couple more because it's just more efficient to do this. So we do 3 cracks there. We'll hit this tin deposit here. Okay, now we're going to come right over here and just right here in the middle of the floor, we're going to dump this 57 kilos of stone. Each rock, each stone, or each piece of ore is 1 kilogram. Salt only weighs half a kilogram. And you'll see in the upper left-hand corner, I got 6 copper ore and 7 stones. So I picked up 13 kilos in that last deposit. This area requires the mine. We got to work on unlocking that with our by developing our extraction skills. All right, we're encumbered again. And I have max encumbrance of 80 kilos right now, as you can see here, because I have the large pouch and the simple large backpack, which takes you to 65 kilograms, and I have 3 points in the extraction skill mule, which is a 15 kilogram increase in carry weight. Each point's an extra 5 kilograms. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to take the... First off, we're going to drop the stone. I don't need stone right now. I have literally like several hundred stone in storage. We're going for efficiency. We're going to drink a potion of weight, which gives us another 20 kilograms of storage capacity, or carrying capacity. All right, check this. Now we're ducking down the hill here. Play on the Xbox One. Yeah, right. It isn't available. You know, I'm not familiar with console, but the videos I've done prior to this Oxbow series are on the Valley map. So I don't know your controls, if you can just translate over what the controls are, or if you have a specific question, I'm happy to answer. Even though you're not playing on Oxbow, you're playing on the Valley. I mean, I've got 500 hours on the Valley map. All right, I'm going to unask this joint here real quick. And we're not going to do it super quick because we are encumbered. We'll go ahead and carry the stone out with us this time. Those stones that we leave behind are not going anywhere. They will stay put in perpetuity and until we decide to retrieve them or not. Now, yeah, I have 500 on the Valley map. At this point, I think I've got about 100 on this map. It may be less. It's probably less on this map, but got quite a bit. All right, so now we're back down to 15 kilos. Really? Why do I feel like we're... Oh, the iron pickaxe is 5 kilograms. I think they upped the weight on it. All right, so we're going to bypass all this stuff here in the front of the cave. Why are you bypassing the A-Train? Because while we have the buffs, we want to clear the cave from the back to the front. Because it's easy to get the stuff out of the front and get it out of the cave. All right, so now we're dropping down. If you want to be efficient in early game, you don't need salt. Unless you're going to make salted meat, you can mine the salt, but I would just sell it. Salted meat keeps longer. It dehydrates you when you eat it, but it does have a little higher selling value. And so if you are just, trying to get the job done, or if you have a stone pickaxe, I wouldn't even bother with trying to extract the salt. Just get the copper, get the tin, and you're going to get about 2 tin for every 3 copper. They do not do copper and tin at a 1-to-1 ratio. Why is that, A-Train? Because they don't want you making bronze. Then the game would be a little too easy if you could make bronze tools so quickly. So when you go to the smithy, it takes 2 ore to make 1 bar. So if that's 2 tin ore, 2 copper ore, 2 iron ore to make 1 bar. Okay? And then you need a bar of copper and a bar of tin, Tin, to make a bronze bar. You know what? Let's dump this. We're going to have like 60 kilos of stone. How about 76 kilos of stone? Yeah, no, we got room to work. All right, so back down here, this is where the mine is going to show up once you unlock it and build it. Okay? And then you'll have access to iron ore. Now, again, on this map, on the Oxbow, which again, right now is only available on Steam and PC, you can go to the cave in Skalky, or Skunky, as I like to call it. That's the town in the southwest corner of the map. And it actually is a mine. And what is curious is there's a back door to the mine. And strangely enough, that back door, I think, is actually modeled after the one of the mines on Sengoku Dynasty, the one in the mining community. I found a back door into it. And just the way you go in and go down, almost a vertical drop into the actual mine, coming in through the back door is just very uncannily similar. All right, so we're going to dump all this weight here. See that salt? And now, this is the way to gather stone. So this applies across all the platforms. Your strategy here, okay, is, and especially if you're playing on the valley map, this is the smart play. It doesn't matter where on the map your village is, although I like to build along the river west of Gostovia, around the curve, so you're almost to the road where it splits off to Denica. That's where I like to build, because you got access to all those maple trees there and all that stuff. But it's only about a 5-minute run up to the mine by Baranica, because you got Baranica and Branica. Real original. Anyway, but the efficient thing to do is build a resource storage building right outside the mouth of the cave as close as possible. Now, not all caves facilitate this. Our situation over in Skalky, we had to build up on the hilltop. But it's still only like a minute run out of the cave here to go up the hill by the Uber guy and drop off materials. Now, this is the back door to the Skalky cave. All right, so you can go in through here, you'll wind your way through, you'll drop down to almost vertical drop. It's only like 10 feet or so, but I haven't found a way to get back up it. And then in this area, it's a mine proper, which means you do have access to iron ore from the get-go. Now, you can't do anything with the iron ore except refine it into iron bars, and you could sell those or keep those. That's up to you. All right, we've already covered this area, so this is going to be our third run out. We've already covered this. Build a resource storage building outside of the cave, because then you can do what I'm doing here. Because remember, all your resource storage buildings are connected together. So if you drop stuff off here and your village is halfway across the map, you're still going to have access to whatever you put in there from your village. All right. If I'm going too fast, just say, hey, A-Train, yo, oh, can you slow down a second? And maybe explain that again. I will be happy to do it. All right. Hello, Lee. Welcome aboard. How are you this evening? So again, if you're, working with the stone tools, and boy, they're, I don't know if they nerfed the durability of them, but they did buff the durability of the iron tools, and maybe even so the bronze tools. All right, cave's clear. We're encumbered. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to dump the load. So there's another 23 kilos of copper, and we are gathering copper at the excavation hut. Excuse me. That's something you can do on here now. I'm hoping they're going to add tin and salt too, because that only makes sense. All right, now we're loaded. We've dropped our weight. We still have the weight buff. We're going to lose the strength buff, but we don't need that. So we're going to run in and we're going to grab a couple of our piles of stones we dropped. Yeah, like this one. And we'll jet back out with it. That's 76 stone. That's enough to build a simple small house. Unless it's on a log foundation, then it's even more than you need. All right, so we'll dump this off here. So we've already got 2,400 to 4,000 kilograms. And that's only because we haven't upgraded this or the other resource storage 1s to a 2, which doubles their capacity. We have a resource storage 2 at the village. All right, so we got this here, 57. Let's see, what's this going to be here? Sure, that looks good. All right, so we just got a couple more houses worth of stone. And I think that's going to do it for this part of the operation for now. Lisa, say hello to 400 Joy. They are new to the channel. We got all kinds of new folks. It's so awesome. I so appreciate you guys being here. It's super cool. I'm glad to help. Wait. Hold on a second here. Is this... Oh, it is at 1%. That's got like 3 shots left. Guess what? Yeah, no. Give me the new one. Thank you. Always have a backup plan. All right, so we'll put... that should be in slot 3, slot 1. Wait, why did I pick up the iron hammer? Let me just put that back in here. I do not need that right now. And I don't need the extra weight of the crossbow either technically, but I have one stupid poison bolt left. Ugh. I thought I bought more. Whoops. There we go. All right. We're all set. I think yes. Axe, crossbow, caniffle. Good. Nom nom. Okay, we're good. Let's see. I am probably going to need a little more food. Let's get... let's see. Still early in the morning. We'll be starting out. Some buddies will be coming along. And let's see. We can see the areas. All right, so we do know this cave here, Biostoya, can be mined. That has minerals in it. We did gather some of those. There's another cave right here, but I don't think there's anything in it. And it may actually dump out right here. I just think the angle doesn't show it. So I think that's just a tunnel system. What else? We checked this cave by Skalky and there's nothing in it. This one is an active mine. This is the back door into it. There's a cave here we have not gotten to. There's a cave. This isn't really a cave. You go in the waterfall and go through. The problem is there's a bear on the other side. We killed the bear on this side, but we didn't kill the one on this side. So we still haven't explored. I mean, you can see how much of the map we haven't explored. This big chunk here. So we still need to check that out. But there are bears. 2 shots to the face will fix that. There's this bear, and then we haven't gone too much further south. We should be able to go down here. Not sure if we really need to, but we will look into that. All right, caves. There's a cave up here, right here. But this cave by Clonica is almost like it's a secret meeting place. There's like a stage in there. That's the north end of the map. There. There's a cave pass through here that you go through to get out here to this old fortress or whatever this was. And early game, that's where you can go to get you a iron crossbow. Otherwise, there may be a cave right there. That looks suspicious. It's concave. I guess that's right. Is that concave? Get it? It's a cave. It's concave. Maybe the prisoners live there. A-Train's so funny. I think that covers most of the caves on the map. We know the South Cave, which is down here. This has minerals you can mine too. So we may build this a resource storage building right here. That would be easier to get across the map. The trick here is we're just going to Uber over to, whatchamacallit, Skunky. But first I want to run back by the Hizzle and grab some grub for the road. Wait, I do not think I'm going in the right direction. There we go. Let's go this way. You see that little ghost image of a house up in the top of the screen? That's home. Ow, ooh, ow. Damn sticks. Steak. Now I had a thought, and I think we're going to execute this thought here because it seems, well, no, I think we're going to wait and see if the piggies will have one more litter of babies. We have George the male, and then we have Gracie and Charlotte the females. They've already had 2 babies. One's a male, one's a female. So, let's see. We got lots of meat, lots of cabbage. Carrots, whatever. Carrots are +4 food. Cabbage is +4. Onions, we got a bunch of those, +4. Pike, the people haven't gotten to because they're eating pottage. We got mushrooms. Yay. Nobody cares. Mushroom soup is bleh. Oh, roasted meat. Here we go. Okay, that'll give us, that'll put 10 on board. 9. Okay, fine. 10. Thank you. Okay, let's go grab a drink of high quality H2O. And then we're going to have some stank on us by now. Yep, 24% stank. Hi, I'm looking for Tony Stank. Yes, this is Tony Stank right here. Thank you for that. Table for one, Mr. Stank. Stan Lee's cameo at the end of... whoops, that was weak. Let's try this again. At the end of Captain America Civil War. There we go. I got us cleaned up. Nope, not that button. That button. 0% stank. Alright, let's jog over here and catch the Uber over, and we're going to go mine at Skunky.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, it's me again. Do I get like frequent driver miles? Yeah, the Uber is much cheaper on this map. All right, so now our resource storage building is up yonder. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop trowel, as it were.
I spend more time with this horse than with my family.
Oh, that sucks. What the hell? Come back here. Oh. Whoa! Flying! Oh, there it is. Shoo! Doofus. Sometimes they do that crazy crap. It's like, spring! Where the hell did it go? All right, get the bolts there. And then I don't need... We can drop the torch too, actually. We don't need that. Okay. But I do need the pickaxe. So that was stupid. I don't know why I put that back. I should have kept it on me. Double dumbass on me. Okay, as we run Currahee here. No threats found. Thank you for tying up my machine. My laptop just did its little stupid scan thingy. Alright, let's get this done real quick. Our iron pickaxe. And let's throw that into slot 1. Boop. Okay, cool. Now, we are probably going to skip the salt and not bother with the stones on this one. Oh, wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. So, we're going to run the mine. This is what the mine looks like when you build it, by the way. They got some cribbing. That's what that's called, cribbing. Let's get some cribbing on that roof. It said cribbing by the West Virginia people. If you've ever watched October Sky. So now our priority here is going to be tin, because we get extra copper anyway, and not salt, iron. I feel like I need safety goggles. OSHA may not be happy with this. These working conditions. And I need a canary too. Now, I did a video on this several months ago on mining and being able to tell the... I may have just done a placard. It's in the community tab here on my Facebook page. But what it does, it shows you, because the light's different with these candles and these things burning in here, the colors can look different. Iron looks gray, and it's daylight now, so it's a little bit brighter in the cave anyway. But see, tin deposits, that looks kind of tannish colored, and copper looks orangish, like copper colored. Imagine that. All right. So 2 things here. 1, we're going to pop our potion of weight. 2, we're going to drop the 54 kilos of stone. All right. Oh, there's some from last time. Okay. Our objective again is tin. This is to balance out the copper that we gather and allow us to make more bronze. And then we're going to get iron. We don't need salt. Don't need salt, don't need copper. We may come back for it. We want iron. I mean, I think a bronze bar, at least the way I'm set up with having the 3 in the barter skill, I'll be able to sell a bronze bar for like 40 or 45 coins. But I think an iron bar sells for 90. So it's a nice chunk of change. Nice little bit of cha-ching. And I think this mine, they are mostly loops. Although, this is not our mine. Our mine would have arrows pointing to the way out. Should be about all we can carry here pretty soon. We should be maxed out. All right, this is the climb up to the back door. Salt there. There's an iron deposit right here. There's a copper deposit here. Oh, there we go. We got it that time. Good. All right, that was tricky. We'll get this one. And I'm going to give this one more shot. I think it's just there's a copper deposit at the top of this here. It's not a big deal. Maybe if we get a running start. Nope. Oh, shoot. We almost made it. Come on. Crap. All right, let me get my strength back here. Because you can... It's actually right there. That's not copper. That's tin. See, if you go to the left... Damn it. But this is... That's coming in from the back. This is where you wind up if you come in here. See, we're almost under our resource storage building from the entrance here. So, yeah. That's where we are. All right, whatever. Screw you, hippie. All right, fine. I'll take some copper with me. You're just dying for me to do it. I got it. Fine. All right, now we're weighed down. Now, I think this is a big loop. Pretty sure we're in a loop right here. And then this bridge should take us out to the left, and then this is out. Most of the mines are a loop. They form a loop. You ring the bell and run like hell. Currahee! We call this Currahee. If anybody knows what that means, let us know in chat. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. I'm A-Train. At least I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear. I got 29 kilos of iron ore. All right. Here, check this out. We'll go this way. We'll go through the back and then come out, because then we can get that tin ore. Here we go. All right, so here it is. See, that's where we were. This was the slope we couldn't climb. Ha! Ha! How you like me now? I gotched it. We don't want to mess with that. Let's stick with what we're here for and then get foe. All right, so there is more copper we could grab. I mean, copper tools are, you know, a thing. This iron? It is. Iron is what we're here for, though. Iron. So, does anybody know what the Currahee reference is? I will tell you. I make a lot of references to TV shows and movies and songs. Are you not entertained? Try to make sure you're entertained. And hopefully you get that reference, and if you don't, well, watch Gladiator. Salt. Salt. Iron. Still kind of learning the layout of this particular cave. That pretty well sorts it. Yep, we're done. All right, we're going to go back heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull in the future? Currahee, as we're about to run Currahee again, is the hill paratroopers trained on in the show Band of Brothers, located at Fort Benning, Georgia. The Indian name. And that's what they would cry. Currahee, 3 miles up, 3 miles down. Hi-ho, Silver! As David Schwimmer, who played Captain Sobel, the commander of Easy Company of the 501st PIR. 501st? Yeah. Of the 101st Airborne Division, World War II. $79 kilos of stone. So that's another house worth. So yeah, now we're almost to 3,000 kilos. I mean, we could upgrade. I think I'd rather build another storage down by the south cave than waste the materials on that one. But we'll see. There's also things I can do to mitigate, and I've shown you these before. Torchy's Tacos, Crossbow, El Axo, boink, 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 and boink. Coat. All right, we are loaded and ready to rumble. So the question is, do we want to Uber back, or do we want to explore our way back? I almost feel like I want to go over here and see what's up with this, and then work our way in across here. What do you guys think of that? I mean, the nice thing is, whoop, stand by. Let's get this first shot capability here. There's Carlos Emilio Delgado. He's online playing. He's one of our subscribers down in Venezuela. Wait, no, Argentina. Excuse me. So we could upgrade this. It would take a bunch of logs and planks, which we can take out of storage to do. And I guess, you know what? There may be some merit to that, simply because it doesn't cost us an extra building. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Let's do that. We're here. Why not? All right, so here's how you upgrade buildings, in case you missed the memo the other day. We're going to come over here. We're going to stand in front of it. This is for your production buildings, not your houses. You got to tear those down and rebuild them. Unless you just want to upgrade like the walls or the roof. You still have to destroy it and then build it anew. We're going to go into buildings. We're going to go over here to storages. We're going to go to storage 2. We're going to doink, boom. There it is. How many logs is too many logs? That's a great question. It depends on how much it's tying up your storage. Initially, you have, one resource storage building, and it's only got 1,000 kilograms of storage. So if you're bringing in a lot of logs, logs are heavy. If you're bringing in a lot of stone, stone is heavy. So 2 things you can do. Like currently, I have 75 kilos of iron ore, 312 kilos of limestone. That's almost a third. So we can go insulate some of our homes and clear that out. But we've also reduced the daily intake of that. We have 153 logs, which is 306 kilos. We have 234 planks, which is 234 kilos. And stone, we have 911. Okay? Plus we got 231 tin. You see how this adds up quick? So early game. All right. So let me show you what you do. You got too much firewood there, Lee. What you got to do is reduce the production of it. Okay? All you want to do is make sure the number is staying steady or just going up just a little bit. As you add more villagers, clearly your production has to increase to offset the number of people that are taking out firewood, right? 1,200 firewood is an insane amount. You do not need that much. I've got what? How many villagers now? 10. I got 115 firewood. You don't need 1,200. You need enough for your people to have it, and you want to make sure it's just barely going up, because that means it's being used and it's not taking up space. Really, having this much inventory means I'm not doing my job. I've got 364 kilograms of copper ore because we just cleared 2 mines, right? And we've got someone working in the smithy, and they're making copper bars, but not nearly at a rate that is going to keep up with this. So what I need to do is get logs and get copper ore and make tools and go sell them. Now, that said, here's what you do. If you have logs and you have a ton of logs, which clearly you do. Okay? You have 1,800 kilograms of logs. Here's what you do. All right? You pick some up, maybe 20 to 25 at a time. Because you can, that's 50 kilograms. Turn around and you walk over here. Now, this piece is normally going to be here. Let me just get it here. So it'll be a pain in the butt, but there, now it's there. Walk up on this, okay? And then go in your inventory. XEF. Doink. Start stockpiling your logs here. Now, understand, your people will not be able to access them, but you can. All right? So if you've got people doing jobs that require logs, like, you know, they're cutting down trees and eating their lunch, and then they're making firewood, which in your case you need to stop making firewood, and you've got tons of planks. You probably need to just take whoever off of the woodcutter shed. Shut your woodcutter shed down for a year or 2. All right, and that'll so that will help you balance that out. You need to start consuming and moving product, guys. The storage is for storage, but really it should be considered temporary storage, because you want to be making stuff to sell. All right, so that's what you can do with your logs. Just walk up on this deal, look down, drop them. That way you're squared in the middle and it makes a nice, neat stack. The other thing you can do to reduce weight in here is go down to your stones, because stones usually take up a ton of weight, or even in your case, planks. Okay, let's grab I don't know how much they weigh. 100. Yeah, they weigh like, you know, a kilogram each. So maybe grab, you know, 80 kilograms of them. They take them out and bring them over here and drop them. XEF, boom. And just stack them there. All right, so unless you've got people making wood buckets or anything that requires wooden planks, let's see. Oh, nice. Herbalist Hut 2 unlocked. Cha-ching. That's an extra job in the village. Buckets, vials, whatever requires planks. You got to leave some in here. But if you've got that much, I mean, leave a couple hundred, stack them over to the side. Get them out of your storage. All right. The third thing you can do, we're going to need some of these actually, but I'm not worried about it right now. The third thing you can do is with stone. And I did this back at the home base. Pick up about 200 stone. You cannot move. We can't, I can't move, but I can turn. And you know what that means? I can turn and I can just drop it right here on the floor. Then it's out of your capacity, but it's right there where you can grab it and put it back in if you need to. Firewood demand is by the day. All demand is by the day. So the way you look at it is your villagers have a production amount per day that they make of a given product or whatever, right? And they have a daily consumption. And so, all right, now we've activated tier 1 of our builder trance. There's tier 2. And then we'll just start here and work our way around. there's tier 3. So yeah, so it's all relative, right? Your villagers aren't going to use more unless they're actually in a position to use more, right? Does that make sense? So yeah, it's a daily demand. So if you have 1 day seasons, you're going to have 1 day production, you're going to have 1 day demand. If you have 7 day seasons, 7 days of production, 7 days of demand. So basically you just need it to balance out per day. Whatever it is that you're producing. So I'll poop. I'll show you here in a minute. I just want to get this. This takes like 92 logs. It takes a lot of logs to upgrade this. I want to do it. I want to keep the builder trance going. All right, there's the walls. Okay, now, I think we only need 5 logs. So let's dump half of these. The roof section in here has 5 sections, and I think we need 40 planks. No, we need 65 maybe? I remember seeing this and it wasn't, no, I think it's, let's go with 60. Right. Nope, we don't need that many. That's okay. It's 8 per, so it was only 40. See, so this section right here, so there's 1 section, this is 2, this is 3. Which is kind of weird, but whatever. Okay. Nope. Nope. Then the back side is only 2 sections. Yeah, there's 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th. Now we got another 1,000 kilos. So now we got 5,000 kilograms. Sweet. All right, let me put these back. Boy, I goofed that math up. Okay. Lower level villager on. Okay, what are you building your houses out of? If you're building them out of stone, you absolutely should have someone in the excavation hut gathering limestone. All right, we're done with the hammer. And so we got fertilizer in production. That's good. See, the firewood is going up slightly. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So let's take a look real quick at the productions, okay? So we pull up, oh, technology, yes, thank you. Oh, it's not there. It's going to be, yeah, survival. Herbalist hut 2, great. So now we only have to get fishing hut 2, which is not a big deal. You just build a second fishing hut. It adds in the ability to salt the fish in the fishing hut, but whoa, excuse me. Oh man, I'm out of high quality H2O. If you have Hunting Lodge 2 unlocked, you can salt the fish in the Hunting Lodge, because it's the same barrel that you use for either one. All right, so management, let's look at our extraction, woodshed, okay? So the jobs in woodshed are cutting down trees and eat your lunch, which is logs, which is the basis for everything. If you're building a new village, this is the first job you should put someone in. I'm convinced of this. Guys, you are the most capable villager you have. You can hunt and provide food for a lot of people. But here's the key. You start bringing people into your village, it's going to build your technology, but it's not going to build it as fast as you can build it. And it's sure not going to build your skills. Let me show you this real quick. You see this? Day 3, winter, year 2. I play on with 7-day seasons. And we had 3 days on the very first spring season because the new patch hadn't come out yet. So you could change it. Now it's come out and you don't have to start with just 3 days in the first season. This is year 2. Skills. I'm tier 5 in extraction, and we're closing very fast on tier 6, where I'll get 2 more points to put in. Remember, odd levels you get 1 point, even levels you get 2. It appears right here. Then you allocate those about. Mule is what you want as fast as you can get it. All right. Hunting, tier 4. They have nerfed hunting. You do not get experience in hunting near as fast as you used to. Farming, we're tier 6, or skill level 6. Okay. Diplomacy, skill level 4. Survival, we're done. Skill 10. Okay, I got 15 points allocated out here. The key you want to get to is you want to put a point in tier 1, which is survival knowledge, insensitive, who cares, get nice or close. Iron liver, don't get poisoned. Tier 2, you want survival sense, so you can see sticks, mushrooms, feathers, and all that, especially if you play with the foliage on. Later, you can add strong as oak because that adds more health. Tier 3, you want to unlock survivalist, so you go through less food and water. So your first 4 points should be survival knowledge. That's your tier 1. Tier 2, you get 2 points. You put a point in survival sense and a point in survivalist. And then when you get to level 3, that point should go to athlete. It'll be 10% slower stamina consumption. And then your second point is 20%. Third point is 30%. This is more critical on Oxbow than it is on the Valley, though. The reason being is I think the stamina burn has been nerfed, or has been increased, I should say, on the Oxbow map. The map is smaller, or it feels smaller. So they nerfed stamina so you can't go as far. So this helps maximize the distance you can travel. All right, later you can add in strong as oak or survivalist, which burns less food and water for you, and solid as a rock. Solid. You take less damage. Now I have a potion of possibilities. I can reallocate these points down the road, but the key is going to be to get all my survival points, survival tech done. But your people are going to give you this anyway. All right. And then finally, production. I'm at tier 9, and I am almost to tier 10. This is year 2, 7-day seasons. Get it done. All right. Put a point in one of the tier 1s because you want tier 2 handyman. You don't need handyman right away. In tier 2, put a point in the builder. I mean, you'll have 2 points to allocate. So you could put one in handyman, you put one in builder. I like the idea of getting your tier 4s unlocked early. So you put a point in whatever you do most up here. Crafting is a good place because that's your workshop and smithy workstation stuff, which is actually when you're doing your stone knives. Okay, that's crafting. So you get credit, you get your extra points here for that. Then tier 2, unlock builder. Tier 3, unlock one of the tier 3 skills. So then when you go to level 3, you can unlock builder trance. And then you can put points into building master, because eventually you've got to balance this with faster building burns your stamina quicker. You want to have building master to balance that out. Does that make sense? All right. So this is what you can do in the first 2 years. All right. Okay. So let's see. We got 9 villagers plus me. So we have a good sized village going and pretty well balanced. So now let's go back to what we were just talking about. And Lee's issue at the woodshed. He's got way too much logs, firewood, planks, steak. You can collect sticks. That's easy. You may throw this in at 5 to 10% if you're making things with sticks. If you're not, gather them yourself. Okay? You are the most efficient worker in the village. While they're dawdling around and walking around to grab from one thing to another, and they have a set pace. See, if you look at this right here, at 40%, and this is with a bronze axe, they're gathering 21 logs per day in one day. So whether you're doing a 1-day season, you pick up 21 logs. If you're doing a 7-day season, that's 147 logs. All right. Firewood. They can make almost 13 firewood per day, which is one more. It's two more than, well, three more than the number of villagers I have. I think your villagers effectively consume one firewood per day. So I could actually lower this amount and raise something else. But what I'm going to be looking to do is I've got 2 people working woodshed right now, and I really don't need it. I'm not building a ton right now, and I've got quite a bit in store. Well, actually, no, I need more logs. And my other woodshed, and I recommend eventually you build a second one because it's going to be a while before you unlock woodshed 2, and that allows you to have 2 people working in one woodshed. Okay? Just build 2 of them. They don't take much to build. It's like 8 or 10 stones plus 7 or 8 logs and some straw. All right, so she's working firewood as well, or he is. I don't know who's working in here. And they're actually collecting a little bit of steak and planks. We know we need 48 planks for a simple small house. Okay? Just make sure you keep axes, either in resource storage or on the in the trunk of the actual building. All right, but does that make sense? If you have 1 day of production, this is your 1 day of production. You also only have 1 day of consumption. Okay? So it's a 1-to-1. And so it helps if you just see what's going on and you can balance those numbers out. Your daily consumption in the village is right here in the management tab. Okay. Here's your dynasty rep. This is how much taxes you're going to pay, blah, blah, blah. How many buildings I have, how many workers I have. Food demand versus 1 day. All right. This is how much food you have. And this is the daily demand as a measure of calories. So we're going to say the value of food is calories. This is not a coin value. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, to me, the challenge would be don't do 30-day seasons because, I mean, people do 30-day seasons, but how do you determine when you've done what you wanted to accomplish in the 30-day season? Does that make sense? I think 1 to 3 day seasons are too short. I think 7 is the perfect length. And if you do everything you want, and to me, what I look to do is a couple of days. You have days when you're doing work at the village, which is usually a couple of days a season. And then you have a couple of days where you're out gathering things or you're looting or exploring the map. That's a couple of days. You're running the caves. That may be a day. 2 days looting, maybe a day doing quests, and another day looting the map. Also, if you guys are playing on the Valley map, go on to my community tab. Okay? Yeah, see, okay, so that's reasonable. You know, if you do 3 days, you know, and hey, it forces you to prioritize things. Also, it puts you in a position where you need to depend on villagers. Right? You're going to need people to do work. So, anyway, on my community tab, go on there and scroll down and you'll find the looting path. I've got several infographics I've made, like where do you find fishing spears and supplies? Or where are the caves? Or how there's videos for how to recruit villagers, and there's smart ways to think about it. One key thing, especially on here, is you get a lot of villagers to choose from. There'll be 5 to 6 people sitting around the campfires at Piastovia and Skunky and Ostoya and whatever this place is up here, Kent coming to kill me, whatever it is. Costco, whatever this town is. But you've got to flush the ones that aren't worth it. So you recruit them and then you immediately turn around and send them packing. You help them with their life decisions. That's what I call it. So anyway, here's our total food in terms of caloric value. Here's how much our people consume a day. Your people basically consume 30 calories per day. And I've got pottage here. Pottage has moved up. On the Valley map, pottage is like number 24 or 26. But that consists of 3 meat, 2 cabbage, and 1 wooden bowl. It's a meat and cabbage stew. Very popular. And still, I think, pretty popular in some Eastern European countries. But they moved it up to 13 on here, and it's really kind of, okay, whatever. But they also devalued it to 12.5 coins per, which kind of sucks. I was just going to look something up. Anyway, there's a video I have on my YouTube channel called The Looting Path. So if you go back to my previous season when I was on the Valley map, you need to know this path. And there's a map there. It shows you spot by spot. And if you go into the video, which was the first video of the last season I did on the Valley map. Here, let me see if I can find it for you real quick, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I want you guys to have information, because I'm all about the information. I'm like information society. Pure energy. If you go to live and you scroll down, well, you got to scroll down ways. All right, Spring is Sprung. Okay, season 2, episode 1. Here it is, day 1. Get more stuff. And I'm going to show you how I set up the game too while we're at it. All right. So, all right. So let me pause this, and I'm going to share the. So after this video, you guys can go watch this. All right. That'll take you to the video. Season 2, episode 1, under my Medieval Dynasty playlist. That will take you around the looting path, which is from the start point of the game. Man, awesome. We got a new video from, or a new viewer from the Netherlands. It'll take you counterclockwise from the start point around to Gustovia, and there's 26 points of interest along that path. Now, they may not all be there at the same time. It's a variable thing. But in that video, I actually took pictures of all those locations with stuff in them. I ran this path like 20 plus times. I have my notebook right here. This notebook, I can tell you what I found in every single trip. See, if I go over here, base buildings from Medieval Dynasty, Sengoku Dynasty, back to Medieval Dynasty, the looting path, run 3. Cart at 1, no. Chest 2, 174 coins. 3, iron ore, wood, shovel. Cart at 3, no. 4, oh, this is before I change the route. So Camp A, which is, the cart 3 is in the river, or in the stream. Camp A had a bow, 2 bronze arrows, 3 iron arrows, iron axe, stone knife, 3 firewood. We didn't pick up the firewood. Then we found the stones stacked up with the wood shovel. That had 300 coins underneath it. You see what I'm saying here, people? This is the work I do, because to me, what makes the game interesting is learning the game mechanics, so I can share information with y'all and help you understand the game better. Also, see, here's our water demand. Now, this is pretty straightforward. We have 1,890 water in storage, and our people use 270 a day. And then the wood demand, excuse me. So this answers the question. Firewood demand is 218.6 per day. Now, the question is, what is firewood actually worth? Because if we're burning through 208, but see, we have 3,236. This will answer the question then. Hang on. Let me get the fancy phone out here. It's a Friday night. I don't want to do math. 3,286. No, 36, doofus. Back up. 3,236. Okay. So now we're going to go into storages. Resource storage 1. Click on here. Firewood. 123 divided by 123 equals 26.3. So one firewood. All right, this is a big one, guys. We just discovered something about the game mechanics. Understand how the game works. You can play the game better and smarter. Each firewood is worth 26.3 units. 26.3. Which then answers the question, what does this mean? So 218.6 divided by 26.3. 218.6 divided by 26.3 means we need to produce 8.3 firewood per day to meet our village demand. Did everybody get that? 218.6 divided by 26. So your 1 day demand, in parentheses here, divided by 26.3. That is what your production needs to be to break even. Oops. So here at Woodshed A, what are we producing? 9.69. Okay. And Woodshed B, we're producing 4.77. So we're overproducing. So 4.7 plus 9.69. So that's 14 firewood today. We only need 8. That's how you determine how much you need to produce. Firewood is consumable. You don't need to stockpile more than you need. A little more, yes. Actually, so I think we're making a good amount, but we can drop this down. Right? And I could increase steak. Let's just look at how much do I need? I need 8.3 per day. That is enough. Well, technically, that's enough. 9 firewood per day is enough to supply my village, which means now, let's take there. Now I know I can take my worker out of Woodshed 2 or Woodshed B, Alruna, and I can put her in a different job. Yeah. Go build a palisade fence or something. You know? You're going to need, to upgrade buildings, and that's fine. But take it out of your storage trunk and stack it over in that area where I was showing you. You want to make sure you keep some in the storage trunk, so if your people need to make wooden bowls, for example, and if you're not making wooden bowls, you should be making them 100 at a time. And then making pottage or soup, which is 4 meat, 3 beetroot, and 1 wooden bowl. And then go in and sell that stuff. So, yeah. You're going to make a lot of stuff. So now I think we can actually move Alruna to a different job. So let's see what Alruna's doing. Alruna's a lumberjack. She's a lumberjack and she's okay. Oh, you know what? We're going to leave her in there just long enough to get to level 4 in extraction. Then I think I'm going to put her in farming, which is going to piss her off a little bit. Her happiness may go down a couple of points. She'll be okay. She's in a nice house. But if we can get her farming up to level 2, that helps us, right? You want these levels. You want to get rid of these 1s. And unfortunately, on this map, you'll find a lot of people with 3 3s, but you'll also find them with a couple of 1s. But you can find 14-point NPCs pretty easily. If you don't take anything less than a 12-point NPC if you can avoid it. Because typically anything less than 12 only has 1 3 in their inventory. If you need it, take them and then replace them as soon as you can. That makes sense? All right. Weapons up. You know what? we're actually going to run down the hill. Well, wait a minute. What's that other direction? There is water down there, but there's a bear down there. And actually, I want to go get the Tatanka first, but I don't want to venture into bad creature territory until I... Who's this guy walking around? Oh, wait a minute. This is a new season, isn't it? It is.
And remember, don't eat the yellow snow.
There's a new one, boys and girls. The devs, oh, I gotta give them credit. Not only on the maps beautiful, oh my god, I'm getting brain freeze drinking this water. But they have some really funny stuff in here. All right, let's look at some new people. All right, dude on the left is your average player.
Where are all the good men gone?
And where are all the gods? Where? Shoot, I forgot the words of the song. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's got to be strong, and he's got to be fast, and he's got to be fit for the fight. Awesome song. That's what that's from. This guy is your average NPC, except nothing less. He's a 332211.
New village yours?
Yes, it is, Otto. All right, so he's got two
Do you have your
key
eye
skills.
on anyone?
I might. Right now it's on you. And now it's not. And now it is. And now it's not. All right. Otto is a extraction specialist.
It's freezing.
And he is a diplomacy specialist. Now, the problem I have with that is I don't need a diplomacy specialist. You don't need a diplomacy specialist early game. You don't need them until you get the market open. Okay? And by then you'll found a couple of people who are diplomacy specialists. What you need early game are people who are 3s in extraction, which he is. That's the far left one there.
Will work for food.
He could be a 3 in
water,
hunting. He could be a 3 in
some
farming.
firewood,
And a
and a
3 in
roof over my head, of
production,
course.
which is the far
Damn.
right one.
Am I too demanding?
Anything except diplomacy. Now, Lamberta here, unfortunately, is substandard. She's a 3-2-2-2-1, so she's 6'10", 11 points. I would not recruit her. She's a survival specialist. That's an easy job to fill. Helga, oh, Helga, how you doing? Recruit Helga. All right. Why would you recruit Helga? She's a 3 in extraction, a 3 in hunting, a 3 in farming. That is 3 of the big 4 skills. Now, she's a 1 in production, but that's okay. We have people who are production specialists. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half our crew. Niradaka, who is our senior villager, not in age, but in she was my first recruit. She's working in the barn now to start moving these 2s up, and really I'm going to put her in positions to move the 1s up later. Okay? We have production specialists. Production specialists go in the smithy, the kitchen, the sewing hut, and the workshop. These are jobs you should be doing initially in the village. Oh, here's a big tip. Pro tip. All right? The key is unlock and build as many of the buildings possible before you start bringing people in. Why is that, A-Train? Because you create jobs, but you can use those facilities. You don't need farmers early on. You're the best hunter in the village. I mean, hunters. You don't need farmers early on. You're the best farmer in the village. Go build up your farming skills. You don't need people to work the pigsty. Go work the pigsty yourself. It'll take you 2 minutes to clear the poop, check the animal feed, make sure your barn's making animal feed, and you've got to have your animal feed situation squared away before you bring in animals. All right? So make sure you're starting to grow a field of rye in the fall and a field of oats in the spring. Okay? Because you're going to need it. You've got to feed the pigs. Feed the pig! To create manure, which is a more efficient form of fertilizer than rot. 2 manure equals 1 fertilizer. It takes 10 rot to make 1 fertilizer. Now, with the amount of food we've got going on, it's actually fairly easy, especially meat. Meat breaks down, each meat breaks down to 3 rot. So if you get 10 meat, you set that out, that's going to be 30 rot, but that's only 3 fertilizer. Okay? So the point is, build all these things that you can so you can build your skills and you can provide your people with the tools. What you want your people to do is to work the woodshed to gather you logs. And while they're at it, set them up for 60% logs, 35% planks, and 5% firewood. Your first worker. All right? That way you have logs to build houses with and planks to build wood tile roofs with. Build the high quality houses to start with. Unless you want to just have a rustic village, knock yourself out. If you want happy villagers, build with stone and wood tile roofs. And to do that, you need the woodshed. Your second villager should also be an extraction specialist. Put them in the excavation shed. But this is what goes back to what we started off the video with. We did our own mining. All right? So if you're not doing that, then you want them gathering stone. I mean, it's easy for you to run around and pick it up off the ground, right? But don't you have better things to do? Yes, you do. You have other things you are more efficient at. Let some knucklehead that you're providing food and shelter for, and firewood and water, okay? They'll work for you. Let them go pick up rocks. And then put them in the resource storage so when it comes time to build another house, you can build another house. You need about, if it's got a log foundation, you're going to need like 30 logs and 58-ish stone, depending on how you configure the walls, how many windows you do. Solid wall takes 8 stone and 1 log. A window or door wall section takes 2 logs and 6 stone. And then the gables take a log and 4 stone. Those are the triangle sections up at the roof. Okay? Now, if you are going and clearing a cave, if you're on the valley map, you should be clearing that north cave every season. And if you're not up by the river and you're further south, maybe you're down by Hornica Lake. There's a cave down there. Go clear that out. First go kill the bear and then plop down an orchard plot so it destroys, it wipes out their spawn. Then you don't have to deal with them. If you're, I don't know, if up in the center of the map, same thing with the center cave. Kill the bear and then plop down an orchard plot right outside the cave because there's not enough room for resource storage building. You have to build it a little bit south down around the curve as it starts to break off to go down to the memorial tree, and then the road curves off to go towards Hornica. You can put it right around the corner there. It's not super close, but it's close enough. Okay. So, 400, 414 a.m. Oh, dude, you're in the UK. Awesome, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. It was good talking to you. Anytime you have questions, just hit me up, put a comment. You know how to reach me on Facebook, too. So, guys, if you're not on the Medieval Dynasty group on Facebook, jump on there. You'll find me. If you have a question, ask Lee. I don't write a 1 or 2 word answer. This is why my college professors with these online classes love me. Because I would write paragraphs, and I do. I will give you every bit of information. You ask me what time it is, I will tell you how to build a clock. And build a clock for you. Because I want you to understand, I don't want to skip any steps so that you miss something. And then later have like, oh, well, what was this first part again? You know, like Kevin Kline's character on Fish Called Wanda. No, Otto, because you're stupid. Don't call me stupid. All right. So if you're gathering stone from the caves and stockpiling it yourself, you don't need your villager gathering stone. Now, pardon me. Yeah, I ate the whole damn thing of dark chocolate almonds I got earlier at the store. I can't believe I did that, but geez, they're so good. Anybody like dark chocolate? Put it on almonds. Local grocery store here. Yum. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. There's Lee and Lee. Lee and Leigh. This is something you don't have on the Valley map, is copper ore, which I'm really hoping they will change this to add tin ore and salt. Because the concept here, right, is these people have a pickaxe. That's how they get limestone, right? If you can walk into a cave and swing your pickaxe and gather copper ore, and also gather tin ore and gather salt, why can't your villagers do it? That just seems to make sense to me. Does that make sense to anyone else? So if they've added this as an option, that's like saying you can walk up the hill and chop that tree down. Well, my villagers can walk up the hill and chop that tree down. Cut down trees and eat my lunch just like my old papa. There's a clay pit over there. If I take a shovel over there, I can dig up that clay pit, right? Well, your villagers can take a shovel over there and dig up that clay pit. So if this is going to be the way it goes with the extraction or excavation shed, then tin ore and salt should be added to this list. I suspect they've limited it at copper ore because, again, the devs don't want you making bronze. At least not so easily. That's why you only get about 2/3 of the amount of copper out of tin out of a cave. You get 2 tin to 3 to 4 copper. Because you got to have 50-50 to make bronze. And at some point you're going to run out and then you're just going to have copper. So then you're going to have to settle for copper tools. Well, the smart one is you make the copper tools, you sell the copper tools, and then you make sure your people have iron or bronze tools. Okay? So, if you're gathering stone, then your worker doesn't need to gather stone. Have your worker gather limestone and use that to insulate their stone houses. And we talked about this the other day. If you take just anybody, these two folks right here and these two folks right here are in stone wall houses with wood tile roofs. They're in jobs they like. 49% happiness. There's your baseline. If you insulate the house, excuse me, and you put on wood shutters on the windows, that will go up 10 points to 59%. Okay? So, in this case, Ricky and Niradaka, their happiness is actually higher. If I put them back in a position they have a 3 in, their happiness will go up. If I put them where she's a hunter, or she could be any of these 3s, or Niradaka is here, okay, their happiness will go up 3 to 4 points. Because some of their houses I've also put fur rugs in or did curtains just to kind of tweak the points and see what kind of credit you get towards your people's happiness. Does that make sense? So these are the things you can do early game strategy wise to help yourself. Have someone collect logs, have someone collect stone, and if you collect the stone, then collect limestone. So you build good houses for your people. Have them make wood planks, logs and wood planks, and a little bit of firewood, stones or limestone. And then you could bring straw into the mix or clay if you want to craft stuff, or if you need to make clay stuff. Or you want to make things like flat straw hats. Because that's smart. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Now, Helga is good. We might look at picking Helga up. But not right now, because we don't have a house for Helga. Right? Our houses are all taken up. So we're going to need to build a house to bring Helga into the fray. That said, we're going to run Curry. And as soon as we get to the top, who's this dude? Dude, you better not be ripping stuff, taking stuff out of my storage. I'm going to jack your style. All right. So we're going to make a brief pit stop here. And are there 5 mines in Oxbow? No. All right, so the valley has 5 mines. There's the North Cave, there's the Central Cave, there's Jezreka Cave, there's Lesnica Cave, and there's Hornica Cave. This map, you have Piastovia Cave, which is here. That's a mine. You have Ostoya East. That's a mine. Now there's Ostoya Northwest, which is right here. I don't think this was a mine. I think it just went through as a cave and it dumps out over here. So that's a psych job. There's the Southern Cave, which is here. It is a mine. Over here at Skauki, this cave we saw as a backdoor entrance into this cave, which is a mine. This cave really isn't really much of a cave, so it doesn't count. So you have a mine in Skauki. You have a mine in the south. You have a mine in Ostoya. You have a mine in Piastovia. And then at Clonica, you have a cave, but this is like a secret meeting hall. And that's it for there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else over there. You go in there and there's like a stage. It's like they have a secret society meeting or something. And then there's a cave here, which we haven't gotten to yet. There's a cave here that just goes through the rocks. You have to kill this bear. You come out on the other side. You detect this one. We're going to try to go into this overland and explore this from the backside. So I'm not sure about this cave here. We'll try to get up there and check that out. Ooh, hello. There's a cave right here. Oh, we know that. That's the backdoor entry. The Skunky. And then, is there one? No, you don't need to. You're not going to produce that much to warrant it. I could get by just hitting this one cave, but the thing with going to Skauki is it's easy. I just jump on the Uber, come over here, go in, and I get iron ore here. Because again, this has a mine built in it, and you have to have a mine to access the iron ore. Problem is you have to have Smithy 3 to do anything with the iron ore, to refine it. You can make it into bars at Smithy 1, but you can't make any tools until you have Smithy 3. And Smithy 3 is way down the road. Look at that. We have 926.5 points. Smithy 3 is at 5,000 points. So that's going to take a minute. All right. So I think that's all the caves on the map. There may be, I don't know, one hiding in here somewhere that I missed. Hectic Nazari, he put out a video. I suspect this might be a cave here as well, because it's shaped like it, and it's just a little. I don't think I've been up that road. I think I cut across this way. So we're going to go try to check out this side though. But first, I need to make a pit stop. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll put this screen on. You guys chit chat for a second. Talk about where you're from. Put your local airport codes in. Say hi to each other. I will be right back. I'm going to go dehydrate, or you can go get you a drink or whatever. And then I'm going to go fill up with some high quality H2O. And then I'll be back and we will go exploring. Hooray. Hey, Misery beat Ohio State. SEC, 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 SEC. Woohoo! Way to go, boys. Anybody who takes out the Ohio State University, especially if it's an SEC team besides Auburn, makes me happy. They held Ohio State to a stinking field goal, man. Jeez Louise. What a turnaround for a season for Mizzou. Man. They usually suck balls. And here they came back and had a 12-win season now? 10, oh, maybe 11. What a hell of a year. Oh, awesome. Congratulations to Mizzou fans. All right. Doug Johnson, 14-3, yes. I'm an SEC guy, in case you guys didn't notice the Alabama A-roll tide. All right. So, that's some high-quality H2O. Let's go back to our gameplay screen. All right. So, we are going to work our way north. Okay, so that's a great question. I did agree with it. And here's why. And this is, as an Alabama fan, nobody in the country should blame us. If you blame Alabama, you don't understand anything. I'm hoping you know that 2 + 2 = 4. It's not our fault what happened. It's Georgia's fault. Because if Georgia beats Alabama, Georgia's undefeated, Washington's undefeated, Michigan's undefeated, and Florida State's undefeated. No question. Top 4 teams. The fact that Georgia didn't beat Alabama, who Georgia was number 1, the committee said, Alabama just beat the number 1 team in the country. We've got to put them in. But they also said, Texas beat Alabama, so we kind of have to put them in too. And so Florida State got booted. And now Florida State's cried like a bunch of little whiny bees, and half their guys are going to sit out the bowl game, and I hope Georgia absolutely annihilates them. I wish they'd all play. Hey, show that you're worthy. You know what I'm saying? If Georgia had kept their end of the deal and won the game, it's 4 undefeated teams. And I'm going to tell you, Florida State plays Georgia in the Sugar Bowl and gets destroyed. Florida State is not that good. They had the 55th ranked strength of schedule. And we're on their, 3rd tier quarterback? 3rd string quarterback? You're playing in the ACC, which Clemson sucked this year. Clemson's been the ACC for the past, several years. North Carolina was, But the ACC stinks. And now Florida State wants out of the ACC. You know what, Florida State? Hey, listen, we offered you to come into the SEC, in the 1990s or so, and you didn't want to pay to play. Stupid. Clemson and Florida State will be next to join the SEC. Then you'll have Clemson versus South Carolina, as will be an SEC matchup every year. And Florida versus Florida State, which happens every year, is going to be a matchup. I just don't like how they've taken away the division structure. And I'm hoping Alabama absolutely annihilates Michigan. Here's the issue with Florida State going in the tournament. Remember Notre Dame? Remember TCU? Michigan State? Should I continue down the list? Remember, basically, SEC teams or Clemson have won the national championship. And Clemson's fallen off. It's been the Georgia and Alabama show for the past several years. I mean, hate Nick Saban all you want. Fact of the matter is, the dude's the best coach that's ever coached in college football. He gets the best out of his people. He has staff turnover every damn year, like no other program. Kirby Smart at Georgia is a Saban, trainee. All right. I mean, that's just a fact. Oh, look here. Clay pits. It's typically where you find boar. Oh, you're going to make noise, huh? Okay. How's that feel? You like me now? You guys could have just stayed over there and chilled the F out. You'd have been okay. Give me back my bolt. Yeah. I mean, good on Florida State on making a comeback, you know, in their program and everything. That's great. Play somebody. You have a chance to go in and shut all the haters up against Georgia. And you said, no, I'm not going to because the game doesn't mean anything. The hell you say? It means you could show the committee they were wrong. So, you know, have a Coke and a smile and shut the F up. Or go play the game. Pick one. Pick one. Very simple. Let's head up towards this cave. This is going to be our target destination. We'll go check that cave out, and then we'll sweep back across to the east, because I want to see what this is all about right here. What's our weight situation? It's good. All right, so we're heading north, and we're just going to look to... Okay, we got rabbits, wascally rabbits. Perch, okay. This is kind of a cool looking spot. It's just very hilly. I mean, you got reeds, or, you know, reeds down here. Don't mess with foxes. I'm just saying, guys. Foxes will gangbang you. My first 2 deaths were to foxes. I know how stupid that sounds. We're going to go this way for just a minute. But, damn. The new AI for the animals is something else. They will gang up. Oh, no, we're not. We're over here. Okay. They will gang up on you. The foxes will. And they're quick. They don't come straight in at you and bite, bite, bite. What they do is they will dance. Stick and move, Rocky. Stick and move. That's what they do. They'll bite, bounce back, change direction, and come at you from a different direction. It's very... Oh, shit. Where'd he come from? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? All right, they're around here somewhere. Let me get the map up real quick. I think he's off to our right. Nope, he's off to the left, to the left, to the left. I just don't want to mess with them. I don't have to. Okay, there they are. All right. Okay, we're almost to the cave. Okay, we got some crow target. Oh, what do we got here? We got a overturned cart. All right, so the piggies are over there. Okay. White-tailed eagle, okay. I can deal with that. All right, what do we got here? 134. Oh, 2 iron bar. Very nice. That's a nice little chunk of change. Well, she got anything? Anything? Boy, this cart's trashed. I mean, you could get a good wheel out of it, but if I had my say, all right, 1 log fashions the left piece, 1 for the right piece, that's 2. 1 for the back piece, that's 3. 1 for the axle, that's 4. Then you need 2 or 3 planks for the wheels, plus sticks. And then you need some kind of banding to go around them. I mean, you could do just simple, just wood. But if you put copper or bronze or iron banding around it, see how there's banding on there? Then that increases the durability. I got this whole thing figured out. I mean, not like anybody else couldn't figure it out. They could. But, okay. Wait, we're past the cave. What the hell did I just miss? Or did I... Oh, shoot. Okay. Means he's down there somewhere. Yep. All right, so this is a cave mouth, and this cave mouth approaches from this direction. Oh, it's not tolerating you, dude. I appreciate it. Hey. I don't have, the problem is I don't have a console. So, I mean, we're effectively beta testing everything to prepare it for console. We're getting the coding ready. All right, Lynxie, run away. You are dirty. I don't feel dirty. I'm not here to mess with you. I have a moratorium on killing kitties and foxes. I do not have a moratorium on killing bears. I have no qualms. Question is, how many are there and where are they? That cave is right there. So it's up the hillside. So this one's going to be a trick to... I don't know, you might could put a resource storage building over here somewhere. All right, where the hell is it? I do not. Oh, wait. Nope, those are deer. There it is. All right, big boy. Let's have a chat. Shall we? I think we shall. Yeah, I see you. That worked well, didn't it? Yeah. Stand up and make your voice heard there, pal. Watch what happens to you. Zap. Claire. He's dead. If you guys don't know, anytime you see the animals in white, that means there's something alive within that spawn. See how the bear is grayed out now? That was it. He's dead. We're clear. We're safe. All right. What's up, G? How's it hanging? No? No? No comment? Just don't come to life and frickin' maul me with your foot-wide paw. All right. Let's get hot. Let's see what we got up here. Yeah, you could. I think you could put a resource storage building down here. Can we climb this? Will our kicks allow it? I think they will. Nice. I don't think there's any... Oh, there is. This is a mineable cave. There we go. All right. And this is a different layout. This should say mine. Yep. Okay. This is a different layout than we're used to seeing. Okay. This kind of feels like the Hornica Cave. This spot actually is kind of like... No. This is like Jezerica Cave, which is kind of the south central western cave on the other map. Yep, it dead ends. This is like I think this is like Jezerica Cave. Okay. Oh, Jesus, the piggy's freaking mad at me. There's a piggy overhead. And I hear it. Oh, this is going to be weird. Shit. That's scary. I'm going to run away. Run away. Oh, where is the ass? I should be out of his AO now. So this cave goes all the way up under here. Because that was... Oh my God, that was scary. There's a way to fix that. That'd be go up there and kill the pigs and then plant a orchard plot. That will eliminate them. Okay, so now we've explored this cave. And we know it's mineable. So we have a mine here. A mine here. Well, potential mine. You have resources in the cave. Here, 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 and so far I haven't seen anything up north. There's got to be one up north. I think it's probably here. So that's what we're looking at. Man, we had so many people on in Europe tonight. That's awesome. I so appreciate you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope you give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel. Subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know we go live or upload a video. Super cool. Appreciate everyone being here. What do we want to do? We just want to go work out this path here. I figure we might as well. All right, I think the deer are already on the map. Yes. Okay. So all I really am trying to do is identify all the animals. Whoa. Yep. Where are you? Oh, they're to my right. Oh. So the wolves and the deer are in semi-cohabitation. So that means the wolves will go over and attack the deer. Okay. All right. That's cool. It's casual. I haven't seen any. All right. At some point up here, I get the sense it's not far. We're going to hit the edge of the map. Probably right about here, where those trails kind of end. So we'll see how close we get to this. Before we get bumped back into the valley. I should stay here, or the Oxbow. Yeah, that's the end of the road right there. If not right here in front of me. That's future, hopefully future expansion. Hopefully they're going to make the map bigger. I'm not complaining. I mean, we got plenty of room and stuff. But with multiplayer, I think they just wanted to flesh out the system and then they'll make the map bigger. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, easy. Tally-ho, target. Oh, no, those are... All right, those are deer. So let's go get on the deer side of things. Where am I weight-wise? We got 30 kilos to play with. Let's... what time is it? Oh, man, it's not even freaking nighttime yet. I don't want to shoot the deer yet. We got plenty of meat. What I want to do is shoot the wolves. There's one. Aha! This one's looking like he's keying in on someone. You're done. Be snarling at my friends, the deer. Target, right side. He's going to pick us up. He's turning. He's turning. Their movements are really erratic on this map. Can I quote you on that? Snapper head. Oh, got kind of quiet there, didn't it? Got kind of quiet. Clear. And he ain't gonna howl no more. Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die. Gory, gory, put a bolt through his eye. Gory, gory. Now he's laying on the ground and he ain't gonna howl no more. This doesn't look like a bad place to build a village, except you're freaking a long way from everything else. So let's take advantage of this opportunity and we'll sweep up through here, come back down through here. That's going to take care of a big chunk of unexplored territory on the map here for me. All right, cool. That's what Friday night Feudal Friday is for. Let's have some fun. Tally ho, target, target, target. Piggy, piggy. 55 kilos. All right. Hey, fat boy. Come here. Are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me. I'm skinny. Nope, you didn't even get a chance, did you? Didn't even get a chance to squeal. Claire. Dead. It's like Alabama playing Arkansas, boys. That's how we do. Bacon for breakfast. It's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon. How's your head? Snap ahead. Gory, gory, now he's laying on the ground and he ain't gonna oink no more. Anybody else? What else we got up here? I love seeing the snow fall off the trees. That is just, oh, look at that. It's beautiful. The sound of the footfalls in the tree. There are no flies out. This is a no-fly zone, people. Come on. It's cold as hell. There ain't no flies out. Let's eat something here, shall we? I think we shall. Oh, gee, we got 175 meat we could cook. Done. Gory, gory. Hope everyone's having a great Friday evening. I want to welcome you to the channel. I'm A-Train. At least I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear. And yes, I know. You might get tired of me saying that, but it is funny. Let's see. I don't want to go west of that mark. So, I mean, there's a little... I feel like we're pretty close to the edge of the map here. We'll just proceed north and parallel it. Kind of pretty. You're in the middle of nowhere. Now, you'll get resources because you have that cave over there to work with. There's a lot of maple trees here to work with, which is nice. The terrain's not exactly even, but that just means it makes for an interesting build setup. I've built on hillsides before. Oh, hello. What have we here? What is? Oh, that was the thing opening. I don't need a wooden shovel. Oh, hello. Oh, hello? Hello? There's Fox. Come on, Foxy. I ain't messing with you. We do have a little bit of room I think we can work with here. It's pretty and open through there, but I don't feel like you're going to have far to go before you hit the edge of the map. And you're going to hit the edge of the map right about past these plants here. Looks like there's another clay pit set up over here. Or maybe not. All right, there's deer, there's rabbit. I would expect there's going to be another wolf spawn up here somewhere. Yeah, edge of the map's right there. So we can see it. There's a hawk spawn. Okay, good. All right, we're going to take a right here and head in this way. And now we're into the area around Clonica. They're the ones who cut all these trees down. They're tree cutter people. So you kind of have like your villages, they're specialized. Okay, Clonica is lumberjack specialty, and they hunt. Yeah, we're in kind of in the no build zone here for Clonica. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can build roads here. Can't here. See how it's restricted? That difference. That's why I use roads to surround our village. So I know we can't where we can and can't build. So yeah, Clonica here, they're lumberjacks and they're hunters. Ostoya are fishermen, and they grow trees and orchards, and they have sheep. They're shepherds. And then Skalki are miners, and what else I don't know. They do a little something else, I guess. But primarily they're miners, I think. So, all right, let's see. Hope everyone's having a great Friday evening. Hope you'll give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel. We are doing Feudal Friday, and this is part 2. Really? No, missed him. Oh, let's see if we can get him. Oh, I got him. Oh, man. Yeah, you can rabbit hunt on your feet. Yeah, it's possible. A little more sport. I tell you, they hear you from a long way away, though. The animals on this map detect you further away than they do on the valley. Perch. All right, let's see where we are here. We're south of Clonica. I know there's people that are building their villages on this island, which is kind of cool. All right, yeah, we're going to go explore this area and kind of work our way back across towards Piastovia in this direction. There's the swampy area here, which is no build zone because there's a dude that actually has that space. Also, you have to stop to drink. On the valley, you can actually... I don't think that got me completely... Oh, yeah, it did. Cool. There's the bridge way down there. Rabbit, deer. Okay, let's go this way a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of a zigzag path here. Try to catch all the... Okay, crow. Wolf, hello. Got to be ahead of us, right? Yep, okay. So we're going to go east and then go south. Am I? Yeah, let's cut due east. I get the feeling we're going to run into piggies here at some point. There's more deer over here. Yep. Are we clear of the wolf spawn? More or less. Oh, hello. Tatanka, Tatanka. Hello. All right. Now we're in a weird rock in a hard place. Creepy. How close are we? We're close. We should be able to maintain this course, though, and split the difference. All right. Guy Billy Badass is up in here. Anybody, 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 anybody. Actually, it's everybody. All right. Ooh, wool. Very nice. Whoops. Wool thread. That's nice, too. Okay. Is there anything we can jump up and grab? I don't see any reason to get on the roof of this place. So now, next step. Animal feed. We can always use that. Okay. This is a hint. Rye grain and straw. Yep. We can use that for animal feed. This is a hint. There's something on the roof. Whoops. Unless you jump off the roof. And you may have to duck to get under. I didn't have to, but I did. Oh, this is how you get... Well, maybe it's how you get... Yeah, it is how you get in the house. So you can go up the stairs there, but the table blocks it, and then... Whoops. Nope. Nope. Damn it, I keep hitting the F... Ah, shoot. Knucklehead. Alright, so this is the way you get in the house. See, there's no door. Right there. So this is how you get in. Ooh, a silk shawl. Nice. Now, why can't we take the shirt? Copper knife. Mead. Money. 200 coins. Cha-ching! Barrel's empty. This barrel. Open. Wow, nice find. How you like me now? You got to be willing to go and split the difference between the wolves and the Wisent, or Wisent. All right. Anything else? Look on the windowsill. Is there a way or a need for us to jump up? Wait. Okay, that barrel's empty. We checked that one. That one we checked. Okay. So let's see. I don't think we can do anything up here. I don't see anything. Some of the houses have like a bird nest on top. And yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Okay, yeah, I think we've got this place cleared out. Let's see if there's anything over here. Little parkour action for you. I don't know if we can get on this little rail. Ah, yes, we can. Okay. Nope, we're clear. Okay. Let's check for... There's loose firewood. Oh, nope, not so much. All right, listen up, wolves. I'm about to come jack your style. You can shut up. I want to exfil out the same way we came in. Actually, no. I want to exfil. Well, we didn't catch this area. But I want to get down here. We go due south and then east along the south edge of the river. Or we can shoot back through the middle. Just touch up this space and then go south. Let's set a course here. Sure. All right, make it so. And we'll cheat towards the Wisn't. Whatever. Tatanka. Buffalo Bill. Brain freeze. The water's cold. Okay, there's the deer. All right, good. All right, so we're clear. Let's cut up this way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Okay, we know what's that way. Let's reset our course and go east. So yeah, that's a challenging little area to get in that house. I'm telling you guys, I'm about to come in there. Well, see, we're heavy too. Oh hell, he's right ahead of us too. No, he's not. Where are they? Damn. Okay. Not going that way. We're going this way. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Deer, you're off the hook. I don't feel like wasting a potion of weight. Now I see boar dropping in ahead of us, which... Okay. Wait, what's that? There's a camp. It's abandoned. Okay, those are birds. I'm going to I think the boar that way. Yep, we're past the boar effectively. All right, proceed. It's a fishing camp. Coins, nice. Flaxseed, always good. Rye beer, good to sell. We will use a potion of weight if necessary. Fishing spears, 100%. Very nice. We don't have to make them now. There's cherry wine. Very good. Fish meat, fish meat, fish meat. Coin. Cha-ching. Wicker basket. We'll take that. Another fishing. Wow, 4 fishing spears. Now that's 10 kilos of fishing spears. Anything else? A couple of lean-tos. Let's walk around the back here and look. What is... Okay. The sleeping whatever that is clipping through. Is that a barrel? It is a barrel. And that looks like a trunk over there. Okay. This is interesting. Now, I'm of the opinion that when you come across a site like that, there ought to be, if you stick around for more than like a minute or two, bandits ought to show up from somewhere. Like they're just kind of walking back. They're like, hey, what are you doing with our stuff, yo? There's a Wisn't over there. What's in the box? Not going to take the wooden deal. Sunrise over the valley. It's day. It's morning. All right, let's go check out the barrel. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Oh, there's logs too. Oh, there's containers too. Nice. Man, I mean, it's not like I don't have 13,000 coins, but still, if you're early game, this might be a place to check out. I don't need a log, but, you know, whatever. Want to buy a duck? What? A duck. Does it quack? Of course it quacks. What is that? Nothing. All right, where are we? Okay, we need to go work this area over here to the north of this road and work our way back to Piastovia. We'll go in through the north gate. We can check in and see what's available in the fireside chat area. And go from there. All right, let's see. So, as long as we can keep maneuvering, I'm not going to call upon a potion of weight yet. All right, our target is going to be here. So 200 meters ahead. Now we got some extra food on board, among other things. What is this in front of us? Deer? Yep. All right, deer, I'm not here to mess with you, which means there's probably more wolves. They're putting wolf spawns right up against deer spawns so they interact. Of course, we could get a random wolf pack in here too. Well, I don't like this. I don't like this underbrush in the least. Let's break out of this. Deer, pigeon, okay, that's fine. All right, here's the road. Less traveled. Okay, good. All right, so we made it to this waypoint. Now we're going to head east, then north. So let's head to about here. Crunch our way, dashing through the snow. With a crossbow in our hand. Checking out the map, exploring all the land. Monument Rock inside. We kind of know where we are. This sure would be much faster if we had a car. Shut up, A-Train. All right, look, the lynx are going after the rabbits. All right, lynx. You know what? I'm going to allow it because I have a moratorium on hunting lynx. So we're going to cut back this direction and explore that way. Lynx, leave the rabbits alone. Tell you, the poor rabbits are just getting effed up by everybody on this deal. The wolves get them. Badgers. Well, okay, they don't get effed up by the stinking badgers. Whoa! Shit, right in front of me. Eat. Exfil, exfil, exfil. Crap. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? All right. That was a random wolf attack, gang. Woo! Okay. Did I miss a memo? I did not miss a memo. Oh, wait a minute. We're here. No, 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 no. There's wolves here. Okay. We got to here. So maybe we just clipped the edge because we were heading this direction. We exfilled back to... Oh, I did miss the memo. It's cool. It's casual. I have a plan. How do I only have one broadleaf plantain? What in the ass? Okay, I only need 13 points. Where the hell happened to all my broadleaf plantain? Oh, I had a healing episode. I had to... Uh-oh. That's okay. We cool. We cool. Everybody just be cool. Get my heart rate back under control. I've got a potion of instant healing. 3 of them. That'll help. All right. Potion of weight is now in effect. Now I know what's up. So you know what's up? Wolves. You know what's up? You know what's up? I'm going to tell you what's up. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Spitting out lyrics, homie, I wet you. Dear, just stay on my way. Just stay on my way. Stay on my way. That's all I'm saying. Badgers, what are you doing? Yeah. How'd that feel? Point blank range in your face, huh? Watch this. In your ass now. Go. Oh, damn it. Oh, now your buddy's coming, huh? Where is he? Where is he? All right, now it's getting ugly. There he is. Hang on, tally ho. Load, load, load. Load and stand by. 12 o'clock. Down. Oh, shit, he's not. Down now. Next. Oh, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. You bitches want to fight, huh? You want to fight. Claire. Well, you ain't gonna fight no more. How you like me now? All right, let's see here. Oh. 30 Seconds to Mars. Kings and Queens. Good song. Starts off with the Eagles Cry. All right, we got a few points we can heal here. Let's see how many we got. We're down. Oh, you know something? That's close enough to... Oh, using one of these potions we picked up? Sure. Full power available. Boop, boop. All right. Anybody else want to jack with me? I don't think so. Hey, Fenway Spartan. Howdy, howdy. Welcome aboard. Fenway is, of course, home of the Bo Sox, Boston Red Sox, and the aptly named Green Monster. The Spartan part. Now, the question is, are you like Michigan State Spartan or something? Or wood shovel? We're not taking that. All right, we are now encumbered. And, hey, I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great Friday night. Great holiday season. Getting time with the family. Some time off work, maybe. And looking forward to a good new year. All right, well, that was exciting. So we came, we saw, we kicked that ass. They took a little chomp out of mine, but that's okay. I got something they don't have, and that's called healing potions. Let's track back north. Make sure we get this covered. Here's a bridge over the River Wye. So picturesque. All right. Are we going to... I really don't want to deal with any more wolves, but you know what? We will. Hey, stinking badgers. You just stay out of my way, too. I'm feeling salty now. 'Cause I don't need no stinking badgers. All right, there. Yeah, that's right. You better run. Next year, the tide is coming for you. We're coming to Camp Randall. Oh, you did the Spartan race. I got a buddy down here named, well, his name's Trey. I call him Ice Trey. He does the Spartan races too, so that's awesome. That's cool stuff. Not something I can do in my old ass fat condition, but oh, look here, we found more schmutz. This is kind of a picturesque little area too. Is this, what are we looking? Oh, it's Piastovia. Okay, so yeah, so we're almost back to base. So we're going to go ahead and we can get heavier. As long as our weight potion doesn't run out. More flaxseed. Hello. Oh, cheese, Grummet. It's been a while since we found cheese. I don't think I would build any houses on this, but you could put a... and now I could see where you might want to build a bridge. There's a bridge right there. Does that connect to this little section of... No, it does not. Oh, okay. That's the bridge right into the north side of Piastovia. So, yeah, I could see you wanting to build a little bridge across here. Then again, you know, don't be a bitch. Just walk across the... Walk on the water. But let's say you did some of this and wanted to do a... Yeah, that's not bad. I still don't like that you have to get your feet wet. They need to change that up. Oop, let's do a quick save. Sure, why not? Well, hey, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here, and I hope you're having a great night. For those of you new to the channel, I'm A-Train. At least I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear. I'm apt to quote a lot of 80s movies, songs, commercials, TV shows, things like that. A lot of pop culture references. I try to make this entertaining and informative. We did a 3-hour live stream earlier today. Now there's foxes in here because these are the little clowns that chompa, chewy, chomped on me. And it's resulted in one of my deaths. Actually, these guys got me twice, I think. Oh yeah, they did. Because I came over here and shot at one of them and clipped him, and then he and his buddy decided to tag team my ass. Woo! That didn't feel good. Hey, that's fantastic. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. We're trying to be informative here. I've changed the format. Now, this is a Friday night special. Wow, look at all this. Num, num, num. Iron ore. And now this poor rabbit was just here. The foxes, the lynx, the wolves, everybody's killing the poor rabbits. And the deer, I imagine. If you run around this loop here, so this goes around the Oxbow. For those of you who don't know why this is called the Oxbow, this is an Oxbow. 180-degree curve in the river. And I've talked about this before, but I just want to explain it in case you're new. So what happens is you have the 180-degree curve in the river, right? And then maybe you get some flooding at some point and erosion, and it finds the water is going to take the path of least resistance. So you get the flooding, it washes away just enough, then all of a sudden it starts as a trickle, then it starts more, and then sediment washes up here, and then you have an oxbow. Okay? The other definition of an oxbow is the wooden thing that goes between two ox heads. It has a loop that puts around their necks, and then you have them pull a cart with it. So maybe you learned something this evening. Let's jog this way. There's this fancy rock thing over here. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot else. Our potion of weight start. Okay, there's a duck. Want to buy a duck? A what? A duck. Does it quack? Of course it quacks. That's a, when I was in Air Force ROTC back in 1988, East Texas State University, I learned that game. So it's a drinking game. I'm not a drinker. But I played nonetheless because it was fun. So you have a bunch of people sitting in a circle. Air Force, we're just smarter. That's just the way we roll. And... oh, yeah. Let's go straight across. We just want to get there before our potion of weight wears off. Because there's deer here on this little setup. On this little area. This is kind of a cool place you could build stuff too. Oh, there's a pile of rocks, which means we're probably going to get a couple hundred coins here. Anyway, so you sit in a circle, and someone leads off. And they look at the person to their left. Oh, looky there, 150 coins. I don't need the stone, though. You can have that back. Look to the person to the left. Want to buy a duck? And the person says back to you, a what? Oops, no, not that. X. And you say, a duck. So you repeat yourself. And then they ask you a random question about whatever it is you named. In this case, a duck. Does it quack? And you respond, of course it quacks. Right? Okay, that's step one. Then that person looks to their left and says to the next person, want to buy a car? And they look, and the third person, so now we're to person 3. They look at person 2, and they say, a what? And person 2 looks back to person 1 and says, a what? And person 1 says, a duck. And person 2 says, a car. And then person 3 asks a random question about said object. Does it run? Then person 2 looks back to person 1. Does it quack? You see where this is going? And then person 1 says back to person 2, of course it quacks. And then person 2 says to person 3, of course it runs. And then it's person 3's turn. And they look at person 4. Want to buy a, whatever. So I think it's, and then whoever screws up has to drink.
How have you been? They don't.
1149. Okay, we're keeping the animal feed. I think we're going to keep the bags. We'll keep the cheese. Grommet. Cherry wine we don't need because I don't drink. Clay. Bill. Clay. Which goes with the Christmas movie of Christmas movies that, of course, we all just got to enjoy. Die Hard. Christmas season doesn't begin until we see Hans Gruber fall off of Nakatomi Plaza. All right, wow, we got a lot of fur. We got iron. We got iron ore. Wicker basket. Could we, we could use, that's not the wicker basket. No, I'd rather buy the crate. I don't need the log. Take the log. Mead, we don't need the mead. So you guys have learned how to play Want to Buy a Duck. I hope that is good information and maybe you'll put to use sometime. Silk shawl. Oh, 600 coins. What? Yeah, it was. Holy crap. I actually wasn't going to sell it, but...
Do you need anything?
No, I got it. I got your money. You know something here? Come here, Amy Slawa.
How have you been?
Give me this bag hat. We'll put that on. We'll be fashionable. Is there anything else? Fancy shoes? Those would be my Nike Zoom Pegasus 40 Alabama Crimson Tide kicks I got for Christmas. I don't know if I have a fur capelet. Let's buy one of those too. Sure. I don't need flaxseed, so buy that back from me. Now I can sell stuff back to her. Oh, now watch this. Hold on. Let me show you how to make money. This is how you make money. We're going to hold on to the wool. Yeah, all right. So.
Best prices in the area.
Oh, wait. So, look here. We have tons of leather back at the village. 15 times 6.4? Really?
I've got... It was nice seeing you.
$6.4 times 15 versus...
I love it when it's busy. Boredom is a silent killer.
All right, Imislawa.
Welcome.
9.6. See what we did there? We just increased the value by 1.5%, or by 50%. So on the original map on the Valley, and those who aren't playing 2.0.0.5b, which is what version this is on PC Steam, it takes 3 leather to make 1 simple bag. Here, it only takes 1 leather. That's one of your money makers, because stone knives sell for 2.5 coins. On the original map, they sell for 20. Flax seeds don't sell for as much here, but then also you can get trees for 20 coins, as opposed to 200 plus, 200 to 300. So... let's see, what else? Anybody got questions? Guys, speak up in the chat. You're welcome to. I don't bite hard. It's all good. Let's see, fur boots are plus 22. I have my stylish noble boots, which are also plus 22. They're minus 1 heat protection. I think the fur boots are much more. Yeah, minus 8. All right, we're still way overweight. What? Oh, it's all the meat and the leather and crap I'm carrying. All right.
Braces, it was nice seeing you.
All right, this guy's the Castellan, and I think he's a douchebag. All right, so you got to keep an eye on him.
If I got a coin for every back in my day, I would be richer than the king.
All right then. Keep your secrets.
All right, let's see. Who's a Dragon Ball fan? Anybody a Dragon Ball fan? Because I think we're going to get... Come on. Come on, let's get it. Let's get Kamehameha. Whatever the hell it is. All right, screw you guys. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Whoops. All right, is this... Here's a message board. The only thing we're not doing is basket beavers, medium wicker baskets. Who cares? And a bunch of... Oh, man, I could have... Well, no, whatever. I had logs. I had a log. How are we dirty? Oh, we're kind of stanky. Let's head over to the river. Oh, we got to drop off our fishing spears anyway. So this is awesome. This worked. I love it when a plan comes together. So we did a mission where we had to provide Derwin, the quartermaster, with fishing spears. And so we gave him our 4 janky ones, which we had found anyway. And now we've picked up 4 perfectly good ones. So we're going to go put those in our fishing hut over here. Yasin! Hello, welcome aboard. Oh, that's great, Fenway. That's super cool, dude. I like it. Well, I say super cool, dude. You could be a female, I suppose. No offense if you're not. Man, I feel like a woman. Bum, bum, da, 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 da. So now we got 7 perfectly good fishing spears, and then 1 at 90%. We had like 1 at 70 and 1 at 60 and 1 at 40. Traded those away. I'm a dude. All right, cool. Yasin, where are you located? Aldar Gasly. Yasin Aldar Gasly. Am I saying that correctly? I hope I'm saying that correctly. I like saying people's names correctly. I'm A-Train. That's a little easier to say. Why would I splash? Come on. I just got to be right on the plank. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right. All right. Careful. Yeah, okay. Not perfect, but... There. Cool. That's better. That's neater. There we go. Much better. I like it. There's almost room for one more plank on it. Wait, do I have a plank on me? I do have planks on me, don't I? What did I just do? Well, looky here. We have a plank. Okay, we're going to turn and we're going to the right, to the right, to the right. Nope, 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 nope. I'm dicking it up. Back up. Don't dink it up. All right. This is weird because I'm doing this from, wait, there's a rotational, well, okay. That blew it. That blew it. All right, I went to the rotational method. All right. Let's see if I can get this back where it's supposed to be. Hold the E key. All right. Move forward slowly. And hope. Crap. That didn't go so good. This is how people do their fancy building schmutz. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. That's not supposed to come up. What's supposed to come up... Oh, push both the keys. That's what... Nope, nope. All right, now I think we're cooking with gas. Okay, that's better. If I move this one... Ah, damn it. Are you serious right here? Here, go over there. Well, no. Jerk. Go over there. All right. Where did there? Oh, okay. It fell over. All right. Let's see if I can get this. This is what I get for screwing with something that I had really good. No, not that. Okay. So now we go over like this. And then we scooch over like that. And then we drop. Oh, it's not on there. Damn it. Wah, 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 wah. There we go. All right. So now we're going to take this plank and we're going to scooch to the right. Wait. We can't scooch to the right. Nope, can't do that. All right, I'm twisting with my mouse. I'm holding both the mouse buttons. Oh, just made the situation worse. Man, I should have left good enough alone. What a moron. Hey, want some mustard on your hot dog? Yeah, put some more on. This is how you don't do it. I should have just stuck with the 4 planks. It was all pretty. There we go. All pretty. Had it all squared away. Nope. Let's see if we can fit one more in there. Mm-hmm. How'd that work for you, genius? Rotate, rotate, rotate. That might work. That might not. That might be too far. Drop. Okay. Now, let's see if I can not screw this up. If I could just bump them, that would be swell. But I don't think I can just bump them. So, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I can just bump them with this one. Whoa, don't jack them up. Oh, they get... Wait, did they get jacked up? Or no? I don't think so. Tip it down. Tip it down. Okay, they're kind of jacked up again. Now let's see. Can I just fit this on here and be happy with life? Close. All right. That means we can walk across and still not get our feet wet. All right. NPC references, and yes, they are. They're very good. So far, we've got a Dragon Ball Z. We've got a Spider-Man. We've got a Schwarzenegger Commando. Or no, it's Predator. Get to the chopper. Except he says, get to the copper. We've got a Pirates of the Caribbean. I think there's a couple of Shakespearean references. There's I Need a Hero, the song from the 80s. Dude, seriously, if you... walk away. Walk away. All right, let's take a look at this. So I built these 4 houses here. They need to be insulated. This one's actually got shutters on it. Let's go dump all this crap. We'll grab some insulation. I don't know if I've got the Hammer of Thor on me or not. What time is it? 17:17? Okay, shoot. Are these houses, well, except that last one, they're not insulated. And then we also, well, you know what? We might as well do it. Well, shoot. Let's go see Piggy. Yep, you guys crap your place up again? Yep. Damn, every day. I think I'm going to need a full-time person over here to take care of the piggies. They are shiting this place up. Now, this much manure is enough to... Oh, wait. I think I've got animal feed on me. Yes. How about them apples? Okay, cool. So, yep. Excuse you. Move, George. Now, the babies are in here. So, yeah, they crap that place up. Now, this is enough manure to actually fertilize half of a field. All fields are 10 by 6, so 60 tiles. And so, now we come in here. 61 manure. Yeah. I'll grab that.
It's starting to look like a proper village.
You like that? I like that. All right. So manure times 2. So this is for rot. This is manure. This is going to be enough fertilizer for one whole field in 2 days. I like it. We may have more piggies than we need. I mean, if you think about it. I think I should have one manure by itself. Yep. All right, that can go back in there. Now, we're heavy, but...
I should bring my relatives over. Maybe not cousin Matt.
Why scroll? Huh. Wonder if this is telling me my battery's running low in my keyboard. It might be. Lucky for me, I got extra batteries. All right, let's see now. For those of you who don't understand the process, let me go through this again real quick for you. Farm shed, barn. Farm workers both work at both. You don't need this until you bring in people to work the fields. If you work the fields yourself, and I highly recommend that for the first year or 2.
Why don't you have a wife?
Okay? Do the work yourself. Because it's your farming skills you need to build up. Okay? We're level 6. The only reason I've got this here and I'm stashing equipment in it is because it's centrally located for me to grab to work the fields. Okay? So this is where your farm implements go. That would be hose. No, not your mom. The things you till the ground with. Bags to sow fertilizer and seeds with, and use them for tree seed saplings.
Somebody posted.
Why is bread so expensive? Because of
Fertilizer.
taxes or what?
Seeds, and either sickles or scythes. Scythes.
But I
Damn
am
it. Scythes.
a little stitious.
Okay? Those go in here. So those are the things you use to work the fields. Now,
Don't wish it
stuff
were
that goes
easier.
in the barn
Wish you were better.
is harvested grains, which is flax, rye, oat, wheat, and poppy. Poppy is technically not a grain. Poppy you process at the workbench, okay? And then you get the poppy seeds, and then you take them to the
Everything is
herbalist hut, or you bring some over here if you want to build a seed bank. I'll show you. I have a seed bank built up, okay? So we have enough beetroot seed for 1 field. We have enough cabbage seed for 3 fields. We have carrot seeds. Carrots are pretty useless. You don't need carrots. All right? I'm going to straight up tell you. Carrots are useless in the game at this point. Why you say that, A-Train? Because, wait, let me see how much weight. Oh, we got plenty of weight. Good. Because, what do you make with them? I mean, you can eat them raw. They're +4 food. But at this point, roasted meat, I mean, fish meat alone, look at that, +12 food. That's been buffed. And look, there's buffs with it. Meat, you have to cook. All right, that's fine. So you roast the meat, or you cook it into a dish like pottage. Roasted meat is +15 food. That's effectively 4 cabbage, or 4 carrots, or 4 onions. All right, that's point number 1. Point number 2, let's go to management. Let's click on our people's demand control, and this is the list of all the foods. This list is different on this map than it is on the valley. On the valley, cherry pie, she's my cherry pie, is number 1. All these tarts and pies are stuff that are made at the tavern. You've got to have that for them. All right, whatever you have in food storage, the higher up the list it is the first thing people will eat. So the people are going to eat this pottage, and then they're going to drop down and they're going to eat this pike. They'll cook it themselves. And then they're going to drop down and eat this roasted meat, and then they'll start cooking this meat or dried fish. You see what I'm saying? Now, this list has changed dramatically. If you look at this versus the valley, they're 2 very different things. All right? Porridge with berries has moved up the list. Flatbread with onion and flatbread have dropped way down, as has scrambled eggs with mushrooms. So there's really no reason to gather morel mushrooms in the spring, because that's what you use in scrambled eggs with mushrooms. Scrambled eggs are way down here. So there's really no point in doing that. Mushroom soup dropped like 20, well, not 20, probably 15 to 18 spots. I don't know why. But this is the whole purpose for gathering bolete mushrooms, red pine mushrooms, and parasol mushrooms in the fall, is to make mushroom soup. Okay? Now we have a bunch, and we have a bunch of meat, so we can make that, but if you're going to do that, then you might as well sell it. If you're going to make stuff for your people, I mean, the benefit to mushroom soup is it only takes 1 meat, and that takes effort to gain. Otherwise, it's gathering, and you can just run around and gather this stuff. You got to have 1 parasol, 1 bolete, and 1 red pine mushroom, and 1 meat in a wooden bowl. Boom, mushroom soup. So you could have a crap ton of this, and your people will eat it. But it's way down the list, and the thing is, I don't think this factors into the people's happiness at this point. I think that's a down-the-road dynamic. Just like the people's clothing does not degrade, nor does yours. I believe that is a down-the-road dynamic that's going to occur as well. So those are some things to look forward. I mean, your tools degrade, right? And your food degrades. But your clothing does show a percentage, right, of durability. So I think at some point they're going to set it up so that starts degrading over time. Now, if you think about it, food actually takes a year to go bad, if not longer. So clothing, you got to figure, is probably going to take a couple of years, because they figure, well, you're going to have to, get your production up and running to be able to produce clothing for your villagers. I think that's coming down the road. And I welcome it. I think that'll be great because we've got tons of stuff and you're not pushed to produce stuff. They're doing that in this build of the game on Oxbow. Excuse me, with the tools in particular. You guys, look at this. I'm going to show you something here. This is crazy. Do I have the Hammer of God with me? I don't. Iron Axe durability is up to 1,000. On the Valley map, it's like 650. And a Bronze Axe is like 550. Now, the bronze tools are half that of the iron tools. The copper tools are half of a bronze tool. And the stone tools are half of a copper tool. So they've really built out the incentive for you to upgrade. And look at the iron and knife, 960 durability. That means it's 960 uses you get of that tool. Iron crossbow, 400 durability. That's effectively 400 shots. Okay, you picking up while I'm laying down here? So, let's see. What am I going to... No, rye grain is already... Oh, wait, let me eat something real quick. Well, okay, so here's the trick. So I've got iron ore and I've got iron bars, and we picked these up along the way. I'm going to show you something about that. You can get iron, and on this map, you can go and actually mine it from day one over in Sokovia, wherever the hell it is. All right. So, Skauki. You can go to this cave in Skauki, and it is a mine. You can go in there and collect iron ore. Okay, we just did that.
Have you ever wondered what a world without kings would look like?
Yes. All right, we're going to dump these bags off here. But see, we now have 180 fertilizers. So we have 3 fields worth of fertilizer. Oh, look. We have 1, 2, 3 fields that need to be fertilized. These 3 have been fertilized. And the one on the other side of the barn is growing rye right now. But you guys, do you understand what I'm saying when it comes to using the farm shed versus using the barn? The barn is for producing final products. And you may, what's goofy about it, all right, you have the farm shed, right? If you assign your villagers, say you hit, this is a wheat field. Or actually say it's a rye field, okay? Wheat's easy because you don't use the wheat grain except to plant it again, or you turn in the flour in the barn. But you have to thresh it on the barn floor. So actually, let's run over there and I'll review this with you in case you're not familiar. So we have rye growing here. In the spring, that'll be ready for harvest. So you use a sickle or a scythe, and you'll harvest it. Now, if your villager does that, which they have the tools either in the farm shed or resource storage, which is right there on the other side of the lumberjack thing. You have to have the tools there or there. I like having the tools there because then I know where I can go, just run down there, grab the tools, and I can work the fields. They're centrally located for me. The villagers don't care as long as it's either in resource storage or in the building. You see what I'm saying? So, rye field. Villager comes and harvests it. So they're working at the farm shed. They harvest it. It then goes to resource storage as rye. Just like oat. Now here's rye grain. This is a step later. So we're going to use the oat and rye interchangeably here. Oat grows from, you plant in spring and harvest in autumn. Rye plants in autumn and harvests in spring. They work together to make animal feed. Here's what happens. This is raw oat. All right, so let's say that was an oat field. So in autumn, your farmer harvests that. It then goes to resource storage. Your barn worker then can access that and thresh it here on the floor. All right. We don't have enough oat, unfortunately. We gotta have 7. Let's see what's in here. Oh, look, there's 151 oat. Let's grab 4 of them so we got enough. All right. Now, I put these in here. All this stuff I put here. Because this, first off, it opens up space in resource storage. Second, it puts it where I can come get it and make, you know, whatever I need to right here in the building. So the workbench, you make your animal feed. You make daub, which is your insulation for your wooden buildings. You make fertilizer from manure, fertilizer from rot, or you bust up poppy plants to get poppy seeds. All right. Over here is the threshing floor. So this is where you play whack-a-mole. So now your villager takes the oat or the rye, whatever, okay, from resource storage, brings it here, and they thresh it. So you have to assign them to do that job. Now look what we have. We have oat grain and we have straw. Okay? So we had 7 oat plants. We got 2 oat grain per. The oat grain you have options to deal with. Straw, we only got 1 each from each plant. What you can do, and then if a villager does that, all that crap winds up back in resource storage. Then if you have another villager assigned to do something with it, say make animal feed. They will come over here, okay, and they will make animal feed. It needs 1 oat grain, 1 rye grain, and 5 straw. Okay, we can make 2, so we're going to make 2. Okay? And then that's going to go back to resource storage. Now, otherwise, you could turn that grain, and this is oat grain, rye grain, or flour. The trick with flour is you get more grain per plant than you do oat and rye. You bring that to the kern, okay? And you got to have a certain number of grain, okay? Scheme is locked, okay? So your villagers are going to go pull the oat grain, in this case, out of resource storage, and you have them assigned to make flour. So they're going to grind the grain up, and then you get 20 flour out of 12 oat grain, which means you get, what, 2.5? Is that 2.5 per? No, it's, I don't know, whatever it is. And then the flour, I think, goes back into, well, you know what? Let's just find out. It'll tell us. Flour goes into resource storage. So that goes back into this building. All right? Now, at this point, flour is useless to us. Just like iron is useless to us. It's something for us to sell. Why is that, A-Train? Because you have to have the oven to make bread. And until you unlock Kitchen 2, you don't have the oven. Just like you can't make anything with the iron that you have until you unlock Smithy 3. We have Smithy 2. Okay? So, we have all these iron bars, which is all well and good. We have this copper ore, which is all well and good. We have... All right, that's it. And then over here, we're pretty close to full. Oh, we can put this in here. Oh, gosh, I got iron ore. I got so much crap. That was a good route. That was a good trip. Okay, we can put the wool thread. We can't put the wool in here. Okay, I've got an app for this. Let's make some boots. Now, I have the materials here in the sewing hut. They otherwise would be in resource storage. Fur shoes, we need 10 fur and 8 leather. So let's take 100 fur and 80 leather. And we're going to make some fur shoes. REF. These sell nicely. All right, and that took care of our weight issue. Now we should be able to put the rest of this crap in here. Yeah, see? So we got 10 pairs of fur shoes. They sell for 180 each. Cha-ching! You know how easy it is to get fur and leather? Just have your hunters get it. If you go hunt the meat, have your hunters gather fur and leather. They can gather, 20% meat. It's just, you get a ridiculous amount. You know what I'm saying? So have them gather a resource you can really make money with. Fur and leather. You can make water skins. I think we got a bunch of them in here. She's making tons of them. They take 2 leather to make. She made 4 of them today. We've got some animal feed. We can leave this here. The hat we're going to keep. Fur capelets, shoes. We'll go sell. Iron ore we need to... let's put the... Oh, wait. Plank. I don't need the plank. Excuse me. Planks for the memories. There's other crap I don't need. Empty your stuff. Iron ore we're going to take care of. Meat we're going to take care of. Rye grain. See, it goes resource storage. It's green. Now, you can actually put any of this stuff in resource storage. But it may not keep if it's food related. In this case, we're actually going to put it here in the kitchen. Because we've got 200 kilograms of storage in here. And so we might as well use it. Because even though we did upgrade in here, so now we got like 500 kilos or 1,000. Oops. How much meat do we have? 635 plus. We have the meats. We've got almost 1,000. We got over 900. 635, that would be 734. 930, or no, 834, 934, 941 meat. You guys ever had 941 meat? This is what happens when you go out and kill a couple of a couple of pigs, a couple of wolves, and some deer. Boom. You come back with like 200 meat. All right. Now, here's the beauty of this. See how this is 75%? We got fresh stuff. You can cook it. And it'll be fresh. Now, see, this meat here is degraded already a little bit. No big deal. Take this cabbage. Take this meat. You take 300 meat, 200 cabbage, 100 wooden bowls. You got 100 pottage to sell. That's going to be 1,250 coins. Anybody need money? That's how you make money. We got mushrooms in here. We got carrots. You can do carrots and... Oh, you know what? I mentioned that earlier, and Scope Creep kind of got into me. Let's go back to this list here. Because I told you carrots were useless. Carrots make stew. 2 meat, 2 carrots, wooden bowl, makes stew. This has moved up the list to 22. Meat with gravy is 2 meat, 2 onions, and a wood plate. Who the hell wants to make... Why do you want to make plates? Just make bowls. So that's over here, I think. Meat with gravy. 3 onions, 1 meat, and 1 wooden plate. You do get a lot of onions out of the field. All right. So I would make that stuff and sell it. And make pottage for your people. Because soup sells for more. Some of this stuff may sell for more. But the stew. All right. Let's take a look at stew. I think it's 2 stew right there in front of you, dummy. Yeah, 2 and 2 in a wooden bowl. Let's make a thing of stew just to check the price. 2. 2. Now, keep this in mind too, gang. Kitchen, you do not need until you unlock kitchen 2. All right? Because you have a fire. It's not a stone grate, but you put meat on a stick and you cook it over your fire, and you have a cauldron in your house. So you don't need this building except for the storage. Now, when you unlock tier 2, then the oven becomes available to make breads. Okay? And see, Stu has meat and salted meat. They need to realign that. Okay, so that gives us 1 stew. Let's see what 1 stew does for us. 1 stew. 18 coins. That's more than pottage. If it sells for 18, now again, I have barter level 3. So it may not sell for that much. If that's 30% more, it's going to sell for about, 14. I'm thinking. Because then you're going to get like 4 additional points. So 4, 4, 4, that's 12. Anyway. So stew's going to sell for about the same amount as pottage. We make more because we have barter skill level 3. So that's plus 30%. Buying and selling. All right. Plus 47 food. Plus 10 water. And 20% less stamina consumption for 30 seconds. Yum. Tasty. But this is also how you get your crafting skills up for your character. All right, when you got to do production, see where we are here? You guys want to see how to do this? We're going to go to level 10 here. We only have 47 wooden bowls. How are we weight-wise? We're still a little bit heavy. Oh, let me go put these clothes on. What do you guys think? All right, look at his top here. This is his whatever this is. Fur, it's a long fur hood. And that's a plus 21 cold protection. Fur capelets plus 11. Oh, you know what? Pfft, screw that. We're already set. I just wanted to have basically everything. Oh, we'll put the bag hat on. That'll be different. And then we'll keep the fur shoes. And then that's going to make us a little colder. So we're down to 81%. There we go. Hooray. All right. So let's go up here. We're going to go grab some logs. Hopefully we've got quite a few. 197. Okay, this number's going up, so this is good. So we're going to take 20 logs, not 53. Gee, many Christmas. Actually, let's go 25. Each log will make you 5 wooden bowls. You're off for the night. Hey, appreciate it, Fenway. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And anytime, if you have questions, comments, whatever. Guys, if you have comments or questions about the game, don't hesitate to even come back later. Put them in chat. I mean, in comments. And I will answer your question. I respond to everybody's questions. I may even make a video about the subject. And what I'm doing here lately, I just figured this out the other day after 750-something videos. I like I like editing and everything, but God, it takes forever to do. But I like live streaming. I like this format because first off, you can respond back and we can chat live in real time, which is fun, and I enjoy it, and I appreciate you guys, getting involved in the chat. But second, I just prefer this format. It's more free flowing. It's, I would go whatever. But I realize that some people, you don't want to watch 4 hours of video. God knows. I've done 6 hours. Let's see where we're at. I'm over 6 hours of video for today. We did 3 hours earlier. We're over 3 hours now. So obviously I enjoy doing this. Entertaining you and, answering questions and hopefully educating you on the game and maybe even some things about life. Who knows? We cover life topics on the program here. But I realized if I have something specific, and if you look back at my last couple or 3 live streams, they say how to something specific. And the first 10 to 20 minutes of the video, because I do a little more than 5 minute, I could compress it down to 5 minutes. Like my guide to hunting and fishing, beginner's guide to hunting and fishing is like 5 minutes. And recruiting new villagers, like 5 minutes. I've just got it, boom. This is it, compressed as tightly as it can be. But what I'm trying to do is put a tutorial at the front end of the live stream. Now, if you're a regular to the program and you've watched through the videos, you'll know I'll give you little tutorials throughout because I'm telling you why and how I do the things I do. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Excuse me. Because that's how you learn, or maybe you just see a different perspective. You may know all this stuff, but maybe you just see a different perspective on how to do things. Right? Does that make sense? Wait. 23 kilos. Oh, it's because all these fur shoes. Oh, the iron ore. Let's get rid of that. That's 4 kilos right there. So I hope you guys enjoy the format. I think it's good, and I want to keep working on it. Now, this is just a free-flowing. Like the earlier video I did tonight, or live stream, started off with how to recruit villagers. And it started off with an interesting encounter as we found some stuff on the road to Ostoya. But I kind of showed you what my mindset is in looking at villagers and possible recruits, how to fill positions, what you need to do when you recruit them, all that stuff. So, wait, whoops, I need meat, actually. Okay, cool. Wow, we're just shy of our 80 kilo load. So I hope you guys like the format. You get you up front. Hey, here's the information I wanted. Thanks, A-Train. Appreciate you. Boom, done. And you're out of here. You're back to playing the game, whatever you want to do. All right, so let's see. F-E-F. Oh, wait. Let me back up. All right. Smart play, gang. Pay attention. Move, and I've talked about this before. Move to where you can see everything. Okay? Because then you can get as heavy as you want. You can't move, but you can turn. We need 93 more meat. Okay? We'd still move. All right? So we'll move up here. All right? So we should have what we need to... I don't have any wood bowls on me. What an idiot. All right, let me reposition here because I'm going to have to... Now we're going to get heavy. So I need 100 wood bowls. That should be somewhere about here or there. All right, I think we're still okay. Oh, we are barely where we can move. But we're going to get lighter here. All right, so we're going to make 100 pottage. How did I wind up with 100? Whatever. 100. We're going to see if we make level 10 production here. Then we'll be level 10 survival, level 10 production before the end of year 2. See, that cut our weight down. Yes! Ta-da! Done. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Now we got 2 points to spend. Where do we want to put those? Building master, maybe. Handyman, builder. Slower durability loss of hammers is great. Cooking expert, builder trance, building master. Now I feel like this balances this well, and we just manage the time. So I don't think building master makes a whole lot of sense because builder trance lasts long enough that you can complete a section and then you get winded, just stop, recover stamina, and then you can finish the next section before Builder Trance wears off and you can reset the clock. So we don't need to experience. Well, this is faster. We've already got fast crafting on, so I don't feel like that's very helpful. Now, this will still go towards our technology, our production for crafting and cooking. And this is where we need it, because we still got all this crap to get through. So that's where we're going to put our points, is knowledge. We do sewing. We do a lot of cooking. We do crafting. This is your workshop and smithy. So we're 10%. We'll put a point there, and then we need one more point. This is faster. This is faster. This is faster. This is just slower durability, loss of hammers. We're using an iron hammer. We got 14,000 coins, guys. We can go buy like 20 of them. We can buy out the local Lowe's. So I don't think we need that. You know what I'm saying? Cooking, we do a lot of. You do not need someone in the kitchen until you need someone in the kitchen. You are the best cook in the whole map. So it's either that, or we could do sewing, or I feel like when we do cooking, we do a lot of cooking. So I think that's good. And hopefully that experience pays toward our deal. Now, you keep this in mind. I've mentioned this before. If you are on the last day or two of a season, don't do this unless you're going to go sell it immediately, because it's going to degrade if you leave it sitting in storage and you change seasons. And then if this is at 87.5%, you won't get the full sale value. You'll get 87.5% of the sale value. And the price of 25 is not 25, it's 12.5. Some of this stuff has gotten wonky, and I can't understand I don't understand why they just don't put your resale price here. This is how much you would buy it for effectively, I believe. Except for the fact that I have barter level 3, and so I get 30% reduction in what I pay. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? Any questions? All right. So what we got is we can feed our people this pottage, and then we can sell some of it too. All right. And then some of this meat we could put out to let it rot. This, I think, would give us 600 rot, which would be another full field worth of fertilizer. Plus we have another 330 meat here. Plus our hunters are going to bring in another couple hundred meat. Plus we got 100 meat right here. You see what I'm saying? All right, it's almost ridiculous how much stuff we're able to bring in. I'm not saying single-handedly, but this is, if you know what you're doing, this is how you can make it happen very, very quickly. Let's check our tools. 2 bronze pickaxes, 2 bronze shovels. They're not even using the shovels at this point. They're just using the pickaxes. Bronze knives are getting a little bit short in supply. So if we want to do some crafting, see, we got 600 stone sitting right here. Oh, sorry, 601. We got a couple other things. Okay, so here's a bronze axe. This is good. We're going to take that, and we're going to see which one of our 2 deals needs it. They got 6. That's plenty. This one, I think, only has 4 or 3. 3. So they get it. All right. Take care of your people. Provide them the tools they need. Now, you could leave that in here. They will get it. I just prefer to, and see, we got 75 fertilizer sitting here. We got flat straw hats to sell. We got firewood. Firewood is going up. Copper bars, iron bars. This is what our people are making, our smithy. Linen fabric. So we can take that. You got a lot of tin ore. Oh my gosh. I could probably take a couple seasons off of going to the mine. And we have our lady over here making flat straw hats and water skins. Probably have a few of those to sell. 160 more leather. Simple bags. You know what? No. Stop. Change. Guys, do the stuff that makes sense. Extraction, no. Hunting, no. Farming, no. Production, yes. Sewing hut, 2. Okay? Simple bags. You saw what that was just selling for? Like 6. It takes 1 leather. Water skin. Takes 2 leather. Sells for 20. I can math. 20 is more than double 6. Right? Right? In fact, it's 3 times as much. So we're going to take out simple bags and we're going to increase water skin production. There's 2. Oh, right at 2 a day. Nice. So we're getting 2 linen fabric, which goes into then the production of flat straw hats. It's 1 linen fabric and 30 straw to make a flat straw hat, and that sells for 40. That's a nice bit of cha-ching, right? Cha-ching, bada bing. So that works out. Linen shirts, I forget how much they sell for. We'll change some of this stuff up. But yeah, that's this kind of stuff that makes sense. See, this smithy, we haven't built this yet. That's my secondary smithy. But now, see, this one has 2 job positions. I only have 1 person in there. Sewing huts, unfortunately, only house 1 person. Kitchen 1 only houses 1. Kitchen 2, you can put 2 people in. Anybody got any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Bronze hoe. Bronze shovel. We could sell that because we're not. Are we producing clay? We have clay coming in. So maybe we are producing clay. Okay. Oh, wait. I gotta go. If I'm going to go down there, I might as well take this too. So again, I could just leave this stuff in there, but I'd rather clear out the inventory and know my people have what they need. That might have been the 87.5% one. I don't know. Plus, it's where I need to get to it. I am the most important villager. All right, so here we have a bronze hoe, which is good. We needed 1. We need a bronze scythe. And we have 75 more fertilizer. How's our weight? We're good? Boom. Oh, we're almost maxed out. In which case we just pull out a big old stack of fertilizer and just drop it right there. But we're going to spread it out. We got 3 fields to work still. And we got some houses to insulate. You guys want to see me do a house insulation job? You understand how that system works? Let's insulate a house real quick. Yeah, A-Train, that sounds like a great idea. Will you help us out? I know it's late. We know you've done 6 hours today. But can you show us how to insulate a house? Absolutely. Be happy to, viewer. Thanks for asking. You need roughly the same amount of limestone as it took stones to build the house. 68 for a simple small house is about right. And you need a hammer. Stop. Hammer time. All right, so we're going to put hammer time here. We're overweight. That's going to get fixed real quick. So this is our house. I do my house last. You know why? Because my happiness is irrelevant. Right? Does not matter. All right. So we're going to bang on this. Whoops. We're going to right click, Go here to add insulation. Okay? Now, I'm going to start, because again, your builder trans kicks in. The gable is only 4 stone. Okay? So see now at the bottom left where it has the 1 and the green thing that's ticking down? All right? That's builder trans level 1. We want to get, you know what? We're going to have to go in the house. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, he's out on Firewatch. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's tier 2. Now we need tier 3. We'll just do a wall or a door. And since he's out with the torch, now we're building 30% faster. Okay? And each time you finish a segment of building construction, it resets the clock. As long as you don't let the clock run out. Then you got to start over. So my point there is start with the smallest piece of the building. And see, you can get through several walls before you start getting huffing and puffing exhausted. But also we have the buff for, whoops. All right, done. There you go. I'll get to your shutters eventually. Now, that should be our guy there. Go to management, and yeah, it's Berard. So now he's going to get happy. He's probably going to go to 56%. Because I think he's in a job he likes. He is. Or he's moved up to 53%. Or he's moved up to a 3 in hunting. But, yeah, I think maybe he was a 1. Dang, he's the youngest guy in the community, too. Youngest person, I should say. But, yeah, if you have someone in a job they like, simple small house, stone walls, wood tile roof, expect to get 49% happiness. If you do limestone insulation, and that should give you 7 points, and then you come back and do the wood shutters like these, that should give them 59%. It's a 10-point add. So that's how you insulate a house. Now, if we want to do the shutters and stuff, this is easy. You have to you have to unlock the recipe. I think it's under wood shop or something. Woodshed 1 or something like that. Let's see. All right, so we had 4 limestone left. All right, each simple shutter. Let's see where that is in technology. It's over here, and it's about workshop 2. Is it? Where the hell is this? Oh, dang it. Oh, it's under building technology. Here we go. Simple house, opened curtain, excavation shed. Here it is. It's under house 2. No, resource storage 2. Wooden shutters. It's like a 500 coin deal. So it just makes sense. So what you need is 2 logs per window. Most of my houses have 3 windows. And then you need 6 planks per window. So we need 6 logs and 18 planks. Oops. All right. Now, you've got to have your hammer on you to do this. You just run down here and you look at the window. See how it says decorate? Hit E, window, current decoration, boom, wooden shutters. Now, as you unlock more stuff, you can do braced wooden shutters, but those take iron bars, which we actually have. Holy crap, I could actually put those on. That'd be something for those iron bars we have. And it takes the same layout. Right? 6 planks. This actually takes 4 planks. So it takes less planks, but it takes iron bars. Well, guess what we have? Iron bars. This one isn't unlocked yet, but that looks fancy. So for now, we're just going to do these. I just click. Boom, done. And then I can hold down the E key and it opens them up. So that makes a trick. If you put a shelf out here and you put stuff on the shelf, the shutters can knock it off. So make sure you put it low enough that there's clearance. So maybe you put vases with flowers or something like that. So here, E, click, click, done. And here, E, click, click, done. So now, what this will do is Berard's happiness will actually go to 59%, or should. I'm not sure if this is one of his strengths. If we go to actually, we can ask him. He's not walking around.
How are you?
Good. Tell me about your skills. Working as a farmer. He's so farming, diplomacy, farming, diplomacy, farming and diplomacy. Is that it? Ah, and he's survival. So yeah, he is not. Oh no, that was it. I can shoot a jumping rabbit. So that's why everyone calls me Hawkeye. Ha ha! We have Hawkeye on our team, gang. Awesome. All right. So anything give you a hard time? He's not into production and swinging hatchet, so he's not into extraction. So this is curious.
See you around.
Okay, well, that triggered him to move, which is good. Let's go back and look at Berard, because now I'm thinking, well, I'm trying to remember if he is a unicorn. I don't think he was this. I don't think he was a unicorn. He may have been a 3-3-3, but this may have been a 2. I feel like we've actually leveled him up in something, and this is actually good if they've made this change. Right? You ask people what their strengths are, they're going to tell you what their top thing is. Now, these people obviously didn't start as 5s. They were 3s in those categories. You see what I'm saying? So Cybora here, she's still fairly new to the village, right? Yeah. Okay. So she's a 3 in production, but she was also a 3 in extraction, a 3 in diplomacy. She's a 1 in farming and survival. If you ask her what her strengths are, she's going to tell you she's good at cutting down trees and eating her lunch. She's good with people. And she's good at making things. Then she's going to tell you, I just can't get into farming, and I don't like being out in the wild looking for mushrooms or whatever. Those are going to be her weaknesses. Now, if we asked Berard, and we did, what are your strengths? He told us everything that was a 3 was a strength. Anything that was not, whatever the low number was a weakness. Right? So, like, Alruna, this is going to be interesting, because if they've done this, what are you thinking, A-Train? Here's what I'm thinking, and this makes sense, is you can turn a weakness into a strength. I figured if you could, say, train Cybora up as a hunter or huntress, she's going to tell you her strengths are extraction, diplomacy, production, right? We're tracking? If you trained her up to a 3 in hunting, though, wouldn't that also be a strength? So shouldn't she tell you, these are my strengths, these 4 things, and then these are my weaknesses? In which case, you can eliminate the weaknesses. That is not something you could do in the original game and on the Valley map. The people, you could have them as a 3 up from a 1, but they would still tell you that as a weakness, and they wouldn't like it. This would be a very good upgrade to the AI attitude if you improve their skill in a particular area, and that means they will be happy doing that job because, hey, all of a sudden I'm better at it. Also, these people are happier. Their skill, as their skill level went up, their happiness went, their mood went up 2%. 2 points. So these are actually up 4 points. Henrika's up 2 points. Henrika's up 2 points, even though she's in a base house. Let me think this through here. 49 for her house. Why is she at 54? How did that move up? She's a 4, so that should be +2. So 49 plus 2 is 51, which means I've done something to her house. The question is what? Which house is Henrika in? Oh, she's in Lakeside 1. Let's run down there and see what we've done to that house. Did I put shutters on it? Yes, I did. Shutters are +3. That explains it. All right. So she's at 54% happiness, right? So we know if you put them in a simple small house with stone walls and a wood tile roof, and a job that they like, you will get 49% happiness as a baseline. In her case, she's gone up a skill level, which is +2, takes it to 51. Shutters give you a +3. Insulation gives you a +7. So shutters and insulation give you 10 points of happiness. And that's why it is. Her house has shutters. Understanding the game mechanics and the AI help you play better and smarter. Anybody have questions? Comments? Got a pick for the Georgia versus FSU game tomorrow? Today? I think this has been a fun Friday night. Feudal Friday double play, gang. You got 6+ hours of Medieval Dynasty. Now available on Steam from Render Cube Games and Toplitz Productions. It's on sale too, or it was. 25% off. Guys, you should pay full fare for it. I mean, I did. It's freaking awesome. So, I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me on this Friday night. Please give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel, let them know about Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam. And subscribe for more great content coming soon. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. I am going to call it a night. And so if I don't talk to you beforehand, although I plan to, we get some pool practice in today, and then we will probably live stream again. So subscribe, turn on that bell icon. And if you got questions, put those down in the comments section. Join us on Discord too. There's a link in the description below. We appreciate you supporting us, appreciate giving us a like, and hope you learned something. And hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.